Did you guys miss beef? Well, I hope you did. Because we got a serving of it for you. Let me just turn into a spoopy pug. Here we go. How do, ladies and jerks? It is I, your boy, 6 2/3. We're back here again for the BroDown. Only took us, 9 weeks to get here? And yet, we got here. The man you hear laughing, my foil, my compatriot, that would be Judgmental Beef. Beef, do you have anything you want to say to the people?
Hello, Judgmental Beef here, and to the guy who stole my antidepressants yesterday, I hope you're happy now.
God, we should have kept him off, guys. We had a chance. We had our chance. But no, we had to go back to the well, the meat keep, and see what Beef was doing.
I prefer the meat locker.
The meat locker?
Yeah, by the way, I've been holding on to that joke for 3 weeks.
What is your favorite kind of beef? Is it chicken, beef, fish?
Ooh. Wait, what is your favorite kind of beef? Chicken? Fish?
Yeah. Chicken?
I don't think that's... And
No.
you want us to take your culinary advice on
No,
things. Yes.
chicken beef is the best kind of beef.
Chicken beef, yes. That would be chicken fried steak, I think, wouldn't it?
I fuck with chicken fried steak.
Dude, there's nothing wrong with chicken fried steak.
It's so heavy though, man.
It is.
Super heavy. You're not going to be doing some jumping jacks after you eat some chicken fried steak.
Oh no, you have chicken fried steak for dinner, you better be prepared to wake up the next afternoon.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh my god. Actually, Mrs. Beef used to make some awesome chicken fried steak that, it's been a minute, it just hasn't been on the menu, but she does a really good one, but she does it with the Southern creamy gravy.
Southern creamy gravy. What's the difference
Yeah.
between Southern creamy gravy and any gravy?
Okay, well, there's the creamy gravy, which is just made out of the white gravy with a bunch of pepper in it. It's like sausage gravy with biscuits.
Okay.
That's what a Southern creamy gravy is.
Correct.
But, you can do that on chicken fried steak, or you can do brown gravy.
Well, thank you, Carrison, for the BroDown Friday. Thank you for throwing away 46 of your pennies, you sucker.
The funny thing is that for your birthday stream, Carrison gifted me a sub for your channel.
And I was like, that's the only time Beef will ever sub to this channel.
Well, not only that, I came back to your channel for the first time since your birthday, and my sub was gone.
God!
I just wanted to point that out. That's
fucking hilarious. Hey, there he is. There's the boy. What's going on, Vicey? And Vicey says, hey, Beef. And then, hey, Six. Like, obviously much more enthusiastic over Beef's return.
I mean, who isn't? Good to see you too, Vice. I appreciate you, buddy.
So you were saying, what's your favorite beef? It's chicken beef.
I mean, definitely chicken beef. Chicken beef, is way better than fish beef. I mean, I don't know why meats got turned into fowl and fish and all this other stuff. I don't know how that happened, but sure. Like, if you're asking for, like, my actual favorite cut of beef, it's ribeyes. I'm a big ribeye guy. Love ribeyes.
I'm not asking for your favorite cut of beef. I'm asking, do you prefer beef, chicken, fish, tofu? Which one do you choose? Pork?
I do like some porkin'. I'm
Some
a big
porkin'.
fan. Yeah, big fan of that. I tell you. How do I find mod mode? I'm trying to find that too, and I don't know where the hell it is.
Why don't you just...
Never mind, I figured it out.
All right. Vicer, Beef is the uncle who shows up to visit every 2 months. You just get excited.
I mean, accurate.
Yeah.
That is absolutely true.
Beef does have big avuncular action on him.
Avuncular. That is just a phrase everybody wants to hear themselves described with. It's avuncular. Yes.
It's
I mean, I am America's Big Brother. We did decide that.
You
correct?
are America's Big Brother. America's Big Brother needs to aim his fucking camera down because you got a lot of negative space over your head.
Well, hold on.
Or you were reclining again.
Yeah, I was reclining. So I
You're
was sitting back and trying to relax.
Lazy.
Hold on here.
Lazy.
Here. I'm in mod view now, looking at where I'm at on things. All right, I will try to balance in this position for the next 2 hours.
There you go. Perfect. You got it. Hey, what's going on, Kakasune? Kakasune took her daily peppercorn, plonked it directly into her fanny pack. Ah, we love it. We love it. Thanks for checking in there, Kakasune.
You brought up Kakasune, and it actually made me think of how I learned a new word like 20 minutes ago.
What, Kakasune? Because that's not how you pronounce her name.
No, it's cacistocracy.
No, oh, what? Pardon me? Did you sneeze?
Yeah, it's called a cacistocracy or a cakeistocracy if I'm doing it.
Oh.
But a cacistocracy is a government run by the least qualified people imaginable.
Oh, okay.
That's what that's called. And it's like, oh, that's a new word I hadn't heard of before. It's wild.
So we're creeping into one of those, is what you're trying to tell us?
No, we're not doing that. No, maybe.
Harrison, Beef is the only big brother we like, so he gets a sub. That's true. That's true. Ooh, that's a deep cut, because she's got 2 older brothers.
To be fair, though, how many of them support you?
I don't even think they know they exist, which is good. Keep it that way. It's better that way.
I'm liking this mod view. A channel block terms. I can start adding some stuff in there.
Oh man, that'd be tremendous.
Can I channel block Joey? Just the word Joey.
but spelled Joey. Like.
No. Can we set up to where it replaces Joie with Joey every single time?
Yeah, that's how you get them. Yeah.
All right. So
yeah. Yeah, go with that. That's perfect, actually. Let's do that.
I don't know how to do that. I'm not experimenting with it right this second, but that would be hilarious. We need to do that.
Cake sounds like my kind of government. All about the cake. That's right.
Oh yeah.
Cake Sune. Cake soon. What would be your favorite cake? I've heard, pray tell, across the legends that you were proficient in the cakeries. Where would you land on cake? Beef, where do you land on cake? What's your favorite fucking cake?
Oh man, I do like some damn cakes. I like cake so much that I don't. The diabetes. I like cake so much I don't actually even need the cake. I just need the thought of cake. So I mean, that's how I ended up putting cake frosting on top of ice cream, because I was poor.
That's disgusting. Absolutely.
But it was muck cake in my head. So it's like, oh, that's delicious, and I'm all for this, and I'm broke, so it works out. Actually, Vicer isn't too far. I do love a really good carrot cake.
What are you guys, 61-year-old men? Jesus Christ. Like.
Well, I specifically like carrot cake with very little carrot, though. I don't want like all the carrot shreds.
That is not carrot cake. It's just cake.
All of the other stuff that goes into a carrot cake, but I don't like the texture of like the cake straws. So I want very little cake, very little carrot in it. But then that cream cheese frosting is delicious. Publix makes a really good carrot cake that I like a lot because it's mostly sugar.
Yeah, of course. Well, yeah, definitely. I mean, that makes sense. Like. Kate got back to us. She said confetti cake is pretty good, but strawberry shortcake is very good. So that's, I mean, I do love a good strawberry shortcake. Like, I'll fuck with a strawberry shortcake all day long.
You know, I don't like fresh strawberries. And I think we've been through this before. I don't like fresh fruit. I like fruit flavoring, though.
Yeah. Beef only likes artificial fruit. Like, not actual fruit.
I don't like strawberries, but if you give me a melted strawberry Slurpee, I will drink the hell out of it.
Oh my God, you make fun of my diet, like.
I don't know. You're the one that was just telling us about the acclaim of fish beef and chicken beef.
Chicken beef. I don't know, man. I used to be a straight chicken beef kind of guy. Like, if you gave me a chicken beef sandwich, I would eat it all day long. But nowadays, like, I would probably pick fish over chicken. Like, I mean, I love chicken. I'll eat chicken all day long. But man, I really, really love fish.
I'm gonna guess that your taste for fish changed ever since you got a girlfriend.
I'm gonna let you burn with that one. I'm gonna let you figure out a way to dig yourself out of that hole. Cause
she can't stab me. It's fine.
She's in the other room. Like, so
she'll stab you. I mean, she can do that.
God, Lord. Vicer says artificial banana is top tier. That is That's a strong take because artificial banana is just as strong as regular banana to me.
So I like, here's the funny thing. The only fruit that it's actually the inverse for me is I like regular bananas. I cannot stand banana flavoring. I do not like artificial banana at all.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm okay with bananas. It's funny, but my girlfriend wrote this down for me a while ago because I said it out of nowhere. I was just like, it said me and bananas are going through something right now. Going through something right now. Like
me and bananas are going through something right now.
Yeah.
A new sentence has been birthed onto the world.
Yeah, like I used to be all banana. I was banana king, pro banana. Now everything about bananas just repulses me. It disgusts me. I don't like it, man. I'm not.
So
not a fan.
you guys were running a banana republic?
No, bananas are not allowed in my home. So
Really? You've completely turned off bananas. Is that what it is?
Yeah, completely. Frankie, let's fucking go! BroDown, that's right. What are we doing, Frankie? How you doing? Frank said menthol artificial banana is top tier. It's spoken like a true Florida man. Like
menthol artificial banana. Where does that come from?
It's got to be vape flavoring. That's why I think true Floridian. Like,
where are you at on coconut?
Oh, I love coconut all day long. I will fuck with coconut all day long. Coconut artificial flavoring, coconut taste, everything.
I can get behind coconut artificial flavoring. I like a pina colada. I like the coconut flavor. I hate the texture of coconut. I cannot eat straight coconut. I can't stand it.
I don't mind it. I think it's pretty good. If you have some raw coconut, you're gonna be chewing on that son of a bitch for a very long time.
And that's why I hate it, because it's like I've tried, and anytime I've tried eating coconut strands, it feels like I'm chewing on tinsel for an hour. I hate it. Oh, I hate it.
Oh, Cake, you heard it here first. 6 said he'd fuck a coconut. Well, yeah. You know?
I mean, yeah.
Like, if there's hair on the shell, might as well. Like, and so... fucking... Hey, what's going on, Shroom King? I have had Strokin' by Clarence Carter stuck in my head for days. I don't know how much longer I can hold out.
Strokin'?
I did OTL on Yoshi's Island the other day, and somehow it got to Clarence Carter's "Strokin'" song. Like I'm a strokin', and ever since then, I infected Mushroom King with that fucking song.
So when is 6 fighting Mike Tyson? Did you see Mike Tyson just slap the shit out of Jake Paul?
I did see it, and I was just like, ooh, that was, look, it's a work. It's definitely a work. I have no doubt in my mind it's a work, but it's a good work.
Do you know how you know it's a work, though?
How do you know?
Because he slapped him, and he didn't go through the wall.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like if Mike Tyson had one unfettered, unobstructed hit, that man would crumple. Like, even Mike Tyson being 79 years old, I would not want to fucking get punched by Mike Tyson.
And yeah, no, I'm completely with you, because I saw him working out for this Netflix fight that he's doing with Jake Paul, and that dude, oh man, he is insanely jacked.
Oh yeah, man. No, it's like he also lost a lot of weight for the fight too. He skinned down pretty good, because he was Tyson was a little doughy. He was looking a little dougy. So
he got old. I mean, that happens.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm not saying. He had to stay, a heavyweight boxer content, but he was a little on the bubbly side before the fight. And now he's jacked as shit.
There you go. Yeah, no, my wife is correct. She says, oh, it's better than the alternative. You get old and doughy, and then instead of being dead.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I was like, no. Frank, Jake Paul, it didn't hurt. Well, yeah, of course that's what he's going to say. Like, that's
right.
It's just like, I feel like they are borrowing a lot from professional wrestling.
Well, because Mike Tyson has been a huge wrestling fan his entire life.
Yeah, and then and Jake Paul's brother is in wrestling right now. So
right. Also, a giant douche. I mean, the both of them are, but
yeah. Cake. I hope Mike Tyson destroys that child.
Agreed. I want him to I want him to uppercut him outside the ring, and he somehow finds a way into the Mortal Kombat 2 pit.
Nice.
Where he just flies forever and lands on concrete.
Lands on concrete. Like, oh.
Or what was that one boxing game where they had a fatality where if you knock him out of the ring, the lion statue comes alive, jumps down, and eats you?
I don't remember.
I don't know how many boxing games you were a big user of.
I loved boxing. Like, I was a huge fan of boxing. Like,
yeah.
Once George Foreman's KO Boxing came out for the Sega Genesis, I was hooked. The game sucked, but I loved it.
Right. And Punch Out is always a classic. I loved Punch Out and Super Punch Out.
I mean, it was Fight Night. Once we got to Fight Night, everything the paradigm shifted. So
yeah. There was a redeem from Silverian. So if your buddy Silva.
Silva, what did he say? My woman is getting uppity ideas about how she should have the right to vote or something. What should I do about this? Where are you at, Silvar? Canada? Like, you guys look up to us, so you guys got another 200 years to go, you know? Like, and then you can achieve our level of idiocy.
Well, no, they're north of us, so they look down to us.
No, they're North Americans is what Canadians are.
I think it's Nord Americans. I think that's the way they say it.
Nord Americans. Baby. Pay the tax. Pay the tax. She did not pay a tax, guys. Can you believe that? There it is. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. Thanks, Harrison.
I mean, I think with you doing, I think that's less of a tax and more of a toll.
It kind of is, yeah, for sure. Guys, we're gonna go ahead and do a little shout out here. That lovely Egyptian who just came in here walking sideways along the walls. That was Harrison 4, and she's gonna start streaming. So by all means, guys, give her a follow. This is a complete nepo hire, but it's fine. Like she's almost already at 50 followers. She hasn't even streamed yet.
Well, just make sure that you type her name correctly and you use a crocodile and a sun.
A crocodile and a sun. Beef, what's been going on in your world lately, man? We got to catch up because not only has the nobody on stream know what the fuck's going on in your life, but I don't even know what's going on in your life. I haven't even really been talking to you very much.
I mean, there hasn't been a lot happening. I've just kind of gone to work, come home. I had COVID. Oh. I mean, that took up a week of my time. That wasn't fun. But by the way, I'm now 3-0, undisputed COVID champion.
Oh yeah.
Undefeated against COVID-19, against COVID Delta, and now COVID Omicron Percy I ate.
Oh Lord, that was the Percy you ate. Like, why did you? You didn't have to eat Percy. He was just, he was the slow one in Knights of the Round.
The slow one. That's why I was able to eat him, because he was the slowest and I caught up to him.
That makes sense. Are you still enjoying your job?
Yeah, no, job is good. I'm making money. I can kind of make my own hours, leave when I need to, and pretend to be working on my work laptop at home, so that's always nice.
What do you do on your work laptop at home?
Oh, I usually just use that to export videos and just leave it running so that way I'm logged in and technically I'm working.
Nice.
It's always the grift, baby.
How is this round of COVID versus the last couple of rounds of COVID?
I'll tell you, it was better because I had 30 hours of Dungeons and Dragons to watch.
Oh my god, this fucking nerd. You want to tell chat about your nerdery lately? Jesus Christ.
Guys, if y'all haven't subscribed to Dropout, I'm going to shamelessly pimp their app. It's $6 a month. All of their content is hilarious. Game Changer is one of my favorite shows. Make Some Noise is wonderful, but, going through and watching them play Dimension 20, I started watching that with Fantasy High Season 1, and I cannot wait until I have any sort of free time again to start watching more D&D shows.
Oh my god. Do you miss it?
What, having free time or D&D?
Well, I know you miss having free time.
Because the answer is both.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's a foreign concept. As a domesticated father, zero free time. None. You have to hide out on the shitter.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hide. I just lock the door and pretend I'm not there.
Mm-hmm.
But I do that at work too. I don't know if anyone else does that at work, where they go into the stall at their job and spend 20 minutes playing Monopoly Go on their phone while pretending to take a deuce.
Monopoly Go.
Yeah, sometimes it's Monopoly Go, sometimes it's Marvel Snap.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Occasionally it's Omni Heroes if I want to watch the big booby bot battler.
Nice. Shroom King, I think that Mexico should just take it all. Yeah, let Mexico have a try. I'm okay with it. Like, by all means. Vicer, yeah, tell us about Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, it's a game where you choose a job to do.
Yeah.
And you talk with other friends, and you drink as much Mountain Dew as you can before RFK Jr. outlaws it.
Yeah. God. I don't know, man. It might be the next cure, like in his eyes. So
what, the next cure is Mountain Dew? No. He's literally said that is on his list of things to outlaw is Mountain Dew.
Are you for real? Why? Because
yes, specifically Mountain Dew because it's so bad for people, according to Brainworm Guy.
Oh, that seems against the party line. You know, like I don't know why there would be. That seems like government interfering with business. It's weird.
I mean, who'd have thought rules for thee and not for me?
I know, strange how that works. Like that.
Who'd have thought?
It's because the yellow 5 shrinks the balls, and he was the first round recipient back before they changed the formula.
It's almost like crazy libertarians who say, "Oh, everybody can just do what they want as long as it doesn't hurt anybody else," but also I have to agree with it first.
So you like Mountain Dew is what I'm hearing.
So actually, I'm a Code Red guy. I love some damn Code Red.
Yeah, Code Red all day long, for sure. I can't remember the last time I had Code Red. Hold on, Frank is freaking out over here.
Yeah, he is blowing up chat. What is Frank doing?
Frank got Samantha D's Uber Eats order, and he is not appreciative. Why do I have her Dairy Queen order? Frank, why are you ordering from Dairy Queen? Frank, you know better. Franklin. Jesus Lord.
Frank wanted the blizzard with the side of diarrhea tonight. That's what it is.
Apparently. Jesus Christ. Shroom King been hitting that Mountain Dew Infinite Swirl lately. Pineapple berry flavor, pretty good. There are so many different flavors of Mountain Dew now. I can't keep up. I can't keep up with this shit.
All right, so Frankie's saying he got some beef lo mein and sweet and sour chicken. I'm a sweet and sour pork guy on fried rice, but I'm with it. I love some damn American Chinese food.
I'm a Casey Masterpiece barbecue sauce on white rice kind of Chinese food guy. That's me.
Fucking dingus. Right. Oh my god.
Silvar, the best shits are the ones you're paid for. Always shit on the man's dime, of course.
Oh yeah, 100%. The boss makes $1 and I make a dime. That's why I shit on company time. That's the way that works, kids, and that's the way it should always be.
Frank, are you ordering Chinese food from Dairy Queen? What the fuck? Like Dairy Queen
Chinese.
They're expanding their horizons, like
It's not fried rice, it's actually fried sprinkles. And, they literally just put that in there with some chicken tenders.
Frank is so mad, his caps lock is stuck. Like, Vicer Dairy Emperor. Nice. That's what beef is. That's
Dairy
beef.
Emperor, I'm on board. I love it.
That's beef's class. That's the newest class in the Diablo 4.
I am the lactate intolerant, you are right.
Cake, fried sprinkles sounds cursed. I don't know. I'd fuck with some fried sprinkles.
I mean, we fried everything else in this country. Why not start? I mean, why not have some fried sprinkles with your side of fried butter and your pickle pizza and whatever else?
I'd still try pickle pizza though.
Yeah. You don't even like relish.
I like relish.
Really?
Yeah. I like relish.
I thought that was one of those things that you hated, like mayo.
No, I mean I do hate mayonnaise by itself. It's fucking disgusting. It's absolute criminal.
Well, you're not supposed to eat it by itself.
Some people do.
I've seen it. I literally remember a video from Boston. It was a Red Sox game, and this mother and a daughter had a Sam's Club size of Hellman's and just spooning the shit out of that.
Oh,
And
God.
I about threw up on my ESPN computer.
Vicer, holy shit, Jake Paul just died. His head flew off. It would be hilarious if that fight was only 4 minutes long.
Oh, Vicer, don't do that to me. I can only get so erect.
No, for sure. Like, Lord.
So, Varian, I didn't mean to completely ignore you. Since you're Canadian, all you have to do is take your wife's ballot from her, give her a maple leaf, and tell her it's her new ballot. And then just vote however you want.
I love how whenever there's a Canadian, beef just goes straight for the low-hanging fruit, the lowest hanging Canadian fruit there is, which is maple syrup joke. Like,
How many times have I said low-hanging fruit is the only fruit that I can reach without a ladder? Alternately, you can just write her vote on a can of Molson's and submit that at the ballot box, and that'll work too.
nice. Silvar would try pickle pizza for sure. Like, I would try it too.
I mean, I would probably try it once just to say I ate it, but I don't know, man.
Frank would rather watch Undisputed. Oh, they're not fighting. Tyson and Paul are not fighting till 11 p.m.
Is that tonight or tomorrow? I thought it was
Tonight.
tomorrow.
No, it's
Oh,
Friday.
it's tonight. Oh, well,
It's tonight.
then you know what's got to happen, Six.
Well, we're gonna simulcast fucking Tyson versus Paul.
Extra long stream tonight. We're on till 1 in the morning.
No, y'all got me for 90 more minutes and then I'm out. I'm so tired. It's been a long fucking week, boys.
Yeah, how are you feeling? Because you've been sick. You probably had COVID. You just didn't know how to run the test.
Come to find out, the COVID test that I was taking, it was an expired test, so, you know, there's that. Oh, hello? Beef eats too much seafood and immediately goes on a run to counteract the crab poison. Like, oh, thank you for...
Accurate.
Yeah, he's got the crab poison. Thank you for redeeming the rib machine beef. Thank you. Like,
Yeah, and by the way, it's not seafood. We've established it's fish beef.
fish beef, that's right. Yeah, it's chicken beef,
All right.
fish beef, pork beef.
Pork beef, yeah, or pig beef if you want to be really crude about it. It's
Yeah,
pig beef.
yeah, that's a slur in some neighborhoods.
You brought up fish earlier. I don't like fish that tastes like fish. I don't like super fishy fish.
Yeah,
I can't stand salmon.
I don't like fish that taste like fish.
Right. If it tastes like something other than fish, I like it.
All right.
Like, haddock or cod or something like that. I like beer battered fish. I like fish that taste like beer and bread.
Fucking haddock and cod taste like the fishiest motherfucking fish out there.
They do not. Not when they are super ass fried and deep fried with giant ass beer batter. They do not.
You have never had cod by itself. That is a fishy ass fish, man.
That's why I don't eat cod by itself. All the fish I eat has got to be deep fried and battered to death.
Lord, it's fucking hilarious.
But that said, the fish and chips, I love a good damn fish and chips, man. Fish and chips is delicious.
I will talk about my week in just 1 second. Let me catch up on chat. Goldie, 24-hour stream I hear. Let's go somewhere else because it ain't gonna be here.
Yeah, no, not happening.
No, we're Beef and I are both 53-year-old men. Like the notion of staying up 24 hours, I'm just like, no part of me wants. I did it when I went to Vegas last year. I stayed up 36 hours and gambled slots the entire 36 hours. I was
Oh no, that was a bad idea.
allegedly on shrooms. So I do not recommend that. Like, it literally took me 2.5 days to recover from being awake for 36 hours. It was brutal. It was great though. It was oh man, every single receptor in my brain was fried from all the stimulation, but I loved it. It was great. How you doing, Goldie? It's good to see you, brother. Glad you could stop on by. Shroom King, I just heard that in Canada, if you stand on your doorstep and shout your vote, they'll count it. Silvar responded to that only in the territories because there are like 10 people there. That makes sense.
Wait, what did you change the requirements to for the Cole Harrison redeem?
I don't know. Did I?
Yeah, it says I can't do it because I'm trying to redeem that on you.
Oh, no, it's because you're in mod view. Me and Karrison already figured this out. You cannot redeem shit when you're in mod view while you are doing it. So you gotta take it out of mod view and then you have to. Oh, okay.
I redeemed the rib machine when I was on mod view.
I don't know. It's certain ones it does, certain ones it doesn't. We've already assessed it. It's weird.
All right. Well, now there's been a redeem for Cole Karrison.
Okay. All right. Well, Karrison, we're gonna call you in 2 minutes. And then
I was about to say, do you want to call her on the phone or do you want to call her to come in the room?
No, we're gonna call her on the phone. That's what it is. She's gonna answer from the other room. That's fine. The redeem is to call her, so we're gonna call her. Karrison, we're gonna call you in 2 minutes. Be prepared to tell us your favorite beef, whether it's chicken beef, beef, fish beef, or pork beef.
Pig beef. Is there any that we're missing in there?
Lamb beef, but nobody eats lamb.
Lamb beef? I mean, yeah, there is lamb beef. There's goat beef, but that's mostly in other countries.
Mostly in other countries, yeah. Like I don't really like lamb. I don't get down with lamb. Like,
I don't mind lamb. Like I love a good gyro. I love gyros, man.
Yeah, gyro works. Venison beef, cakes.
Yeah,
venison.
Deer beef. Deer beef is there.
Oh, it's too gamey. Too gamey.
If you're Silva, there's moose beef.
Goldie highlighted. He quoted, "I don't like when fish taste like fish." You gotcha. Like,
I mean, I don't. I like fish to taste like beer batter and fried bread. That's what it should taste like.
Like, Silvar Redeem, say something nice about Silvar's extremist beliefs. Here's the problem, Silvar. Your beliefs aren't really extremist anymore, brother. They're mainstream. Like,
right.
They're the opposite of extremist now. So, like, look, I have to say something nice. Like, if we are going by libertarian standards, Silvarian, if we are going by libertarian standards, look, the core, essential, quintessential nugget of libertarianism is that you should be able to do whatever you want, and the government should not tell you what to fucking do with your own body. I totally
as long as it doesn't hurt anybody else.
Yes,
correct.
Yeah, I totally believe that. I think that precept is super smart. The only problem is, guess what? Like, people are fucking stupid, and they do need to be told what to do. So, like,
right.
It's unfortunate. I wish it was different. I wish in an idealistic world, people could survive by themselves, but they cannot.
Correct.
So I would say that would be the core fundamental belief of libertarianism. I can get down with, but the only problem is what's touted on today's media. That's not really libertarianism. That's just,
Yeah, no. What American libertarianism has become is just republicanism with the mask on. That's all it is.
Yeah, and it's just like, and it's all fear tactic. Whoop, fucked up the graphic. It's all fear tactics and scaremongering, and it's just
right.
It's like, okay, we get it. The caravan's coming. All right.
Oh, and by the way, guess what completely disappeared as soon as the election was over?
Yeah. They dispersed. Like, it's weird.
What happened there? They must have been sucked up by a tornado and got brought to the land of Oz.
Vicer said, Silvarian is too extremist for me. I can't believe he likes space. Space is scary. Silvar's been playing some Space Truckers game, which is fucking wild to me. Like, it's not the game that I would think for Silvar, but like, he's making it work. Like, I do like it.
Something nice I can say about Silvar's extremist belief, well, about Silvar specifically, is he is the least veganite of all libertarians. I mean, that's because he's the only libertarian I know that doesn't constantly confront you with, I'm libertarian, just like all the vegans do.
That's my other problem is just like the general majority of libertarians is just like, it's great. Look, this is America. I appreciate and support your right to be woefully wrong at any point in time. I'm a huge fan of it.
Wait, hold on. We're talking about America. I think you need to put up Independence Day.
Oh, I don't have it. It's not in here. I didn't load it in here. Like, but it's just like, but at the same time, it's like, I'm just like, yes, you have beliefs. Not you, Silvar, royal you. I'm talking about libertarians as a concept. But it's just like, that doesn't mean I want to fucking hear them. Like,
right.
Look, whether you're a woke warrior or you're a libertarian ludist, I don't give a fuck, man. I just don't want to hear about it. I'm too much of a stoner. I don't give a shit. Like,
Okay, did you mean libertarian lootist as in like they steal a bunch of stuff, or libertarian lootist like they're a bard playing a lute yelling about their libertarian values on the street corner?
yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, we'll go with that one. That beef got it.
That's going to be a graphic upcoming soon, just for Silvar. Oh my god, what are we doing? What is this show?
Vicer, I like that Silvar was over here playing Space Truckers, just thinking, damn, am I an extremist? Man's going through it. Oh, I'm sorry, we're supposed to call Karrison. Hold on.
Yeah, we got to call Karrison at some point.
All right,
and then have Karrison
ready?
tell us what... Have Karrison tell us what she thinks about libertarians.
Yeah, Karrison, we're going to have you weigh in politically before you get in on your first stream ever.
We want to know about libertarians and about fish beef.
Yeah, exactly. We got it. All right, we're going to call Karrison right now. All right, hold on, guys. We're calling my girlfriend, our stream manager.
Are you okay?
I'm all right.
Hello.
Hello.
That felt hefty.
How are we doing?
Oh, it's triggered.
What? Say again?
Good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on?
I can't.
I'm Lex, just hanging out in the other room.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to, Beef.
No, I can hear her. I was just giving her shit.
Oh, okay. What does the room look like right now, baby?
What does it look like?
Yeah, what does it look like?
It looks the same.
Uh,
Still your room. Still has a bed.
Very descriptive for all of us who haven't seen past the Listerine
Hanging out
Lounge.
here. I don't know. I thought you wanted me to tell you about other stuff. What the room looks like.
yeah, no. Give us a blow by blow of what my bedroom looks like. Everybody in chat wants to know.
Which corner
I mean,
are the
it's a
handcuffs
pretty
in?
Standard man bedroom.
Were you or were you not surprised by the level of bachelorhood once you came into my apartment?
No, I wasn't surprised. I mean, you told me. You told me numerous times. So you were like, there's nowhere to sit or put your things down. So just be prepared.
We have the floor for both of those things, for sitting and for putting your things down on.
Oh no, that's don't phrase it
Hold
like
on.
that. That's a bad sentence.
Is it a bad sentence?
No, you.
Beef wants to know what kind of beef you're into. What is your main beef? Do you like beef? Do you like pork beef? Do you like fish beef? Do you like chicken beef?
I'm gonna go with she's Egyptian, so she likes sandy beef.
I mean, I like fish. I don't know what fish beef is.
Fish beef. It's
It's fish beef. It's fish beef.
yeah. It's the categorical the designation of beef. Like, because when you look at fish, you don't think, oh, that's a fish plank. You're just like, wow, that looks like fish beef.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, fish beef. Second place is lamb beef.
Lamb? Are you serious? Lamb? Lamb
yeah,
beats chicken?
I eat a lot of gyros. You know that.
Wow.
Gyros are delicious. I do love some
I don't
damn
eat a lot of
gyros.
meat in general, but like if I'm going to, those are the choices.
Shroom King wants to know, ask Harrison which RuneScape he should play, old school, 3, or 4. Because we know you are the resident RuneScape master over here.
Oh yeah, that's like all I play.
So which one, old school, 3, or 4?
He should play RuneScape 4.
4 it is. Is that because you have the name 4 in your name?
No, it's just that's the only one I've actually played.
So how was your day, honey?
It's good.
All right, thanks. Thanks for thanks for letting me hang there.
I've already got mod view open, so if you want me to, I can change that redeem and take her out of it.
No. She's great. How was your cardio?
Oh my god, you guys! He forced me to do sleep cardio today.
Yep, I taped over her eyes.
Sleep cardio is.
We got some packing tape, and I put them over both eyelids to make her close her eyes while she did cardio, so she would do sleep cardio.
He still let me listen to Vicer's stream though.
Yeah, only Vicer stream though, nobody else.
Yeah, like he would take my phone and like my headphones if I tried to change it.
Exactly. You could only listen to the wet smacks of men punching each other in the stomach in a boxing game.
Yeah,
Six,
like
I
boxing
redeemed
because
to ask you a
it's like
question so that way you can ask
brainwashing.
Harrison for me, because she
Oh.
can't hear me.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Beef asked me to ask you a question. do I still have $2,000 TV stacked on milk crates?
Yeah, that's actually what I'm looking at, like, as I'm talking to you.
They're no longer milk crates. They are
Chlorine buckets?
They are the finest of $15 Target fucking end tables.
Did you put
Wait,
these
two
together, or
separate
like,
end tables?
Did you buy it already, like, pre-assembled?
They were pre-assembled. I did not put that together.
Oh.
That's
Did you
bad.
buy them, or did you find it pre-assembled in the Target dumpster driving by and thought, oh, I could steal that?
No, I thought I was hot shit, and I was like, oh, I'll get 2 of them. That's $30. That should be good enough
Oh my God.
to hold this fucking TV, this $2,400 TV.
Oh my God.
Carrison,
Not that
what are your plans for the night, Carrison?
I'm gonna watch you guys stream, and then work on
I
some
am
art
so
stuff,
sorry.
and then get stoned, and that's pretty much it. That's all we got.
You're gonna get sewn. What?
Get stoned, yeah, a little bit.
Oh, get stoned. I thought you said get sewn, as in like SOWN, like we're gonna be sewed into a bag together.
Like a sewing workshop
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah,
that
exactly. All right, not bad.
I thought you said you're gonna get scones, and I'm
Yeah.
just fat and thinking of bakeries.
All right, well, baby, is there anything else you want to leave to the public? Perhaps you'd like to shill yourself? Go ahead and do a shill real quick.
I don't want to do it. I'm gonna try to do some streams. I don't know. I don't have any good chilled information to give anybody. I'm gonna play games first. Definitely not doing any art yet.
All right, no art.
Probably not.
No art. All games. Nice. Are
All
you
games.
gonna tell all the secrets about me on stream?
Oh yeah, that'll be like eventually. Yeah, it has to happen like gradually though.
Oh, gradually. Oh, you're not gonna come out the gate with it, huh?
Tell us what his
No,
tattoo is.
It's just a little bit each time.
You're not allowed to tell anybody about my George Bush tattoo.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't like draw it for them.
No, you can't draw it for them. People don't know it's on the inside of my kneecap.
I'll just draw where it is, like where it really is. It'll have to be an 18 and up stream.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. Nobody's seeing these knockers, you know. Like, all right, baby, I'm gonna let you go because Beef can't really hear you. So, or you can't hear Beef, and because
Yeah, she
you
can't hear me.
because you can't hear Beef. Beef feels dejected and left out, and he's not having a good time right
go
now.
Talk to Beef.
Well, also, it just leads me to talk over her completely every time I want to say something.
But that's okay. That's fine too. That's the Beef experience. So,
That is the Beef experience.
all right, baby, I love you. I'll see you in about an hour.
Okay, love you. Have fun.
All right, guys.
I'm assuming that Karison watches the stream on her phone, so calling her means she can't watch the stream and hear my funny jabs
No.
while she's on the phone.
No, she cannot. She's got an iPhone 4S, so
Oh my god, did she get it from you?
yeah, she did get it from me. I sold it to her, so
I was gonna say, you traded it in with her? Is that what you did?
exactly. She weighed in with fish beef, so she's one of us. She's one of us, pescatarians. Like, my week was fucking awful to answer your question. Turned out I got real fucking sick. Thursday evening, I started to feel a disturbance in the force, and I was just like, nah. I was like, my chest feels a little heavy, but I don't know. Maybe I just vape too much. You know, I do vape a lot. I don't know if you guys knew that. I do vape a lot. I don't know.
Or
if
maybe you accidentally huffed in more chlorine fumes than you're supposed to?
Oh, no, that's an everyday thing. It's like, especially if you get some water in the bucket of chlorine tabs and then you open the fucking bucket and then the fumes rise up and blows your fucking face off, man. It's really bad. Like,
Ugh.
but no, I started feeling a disturbance in the forest Thursday evening and I was like, no big deal. We'll just smoke some menthols and walk it off. And then Friday, I felt it.
Wait, the most Florida response that I have ever heard to healthcare at all.
Okay.
I started feeling bad, smoke some menthols and walk it off.
Okay, there is a story there. There is a story there. Like, I don't know if everybody in chat knows that story, so I'll retell it. Okay, so when I was a younger lad, when I was 16, 17, I would work for my father and during the summer just to make some extra cash, and so I would run one of his routes for him and clean some pools. And there was one point in time where I poured some acid into a pool, and this is before I understood that when you pour acid into water, it creates fumes, and you're not supposed to breathe in those fucking fumes. I did not know that because my father gave me, not only did he give me no guidance, he gave me no training for the job. So he was just like, you've seen me do it, you'll know what to do. And I was like, okay.
That's dead. Yep.
And so a client had asked me, they were just like, hey, my pool needs some acid. And I was like, okay, I'll pour some acid in it. And I was like, no measuring, no nothing. I was just like, acid, here you go, poured it in. Like, and I breathed in the fumes. And when I breathed in the fumes, I fucked myself up bad. Dad wasn't there. Dad was away. Dad was off to, he was gaying it up down in Key West, going to all the gay bars. So, like, he didn't give a shit. And so, like, I fucked myself up bad to the point where I couldn't breathe. And I was fucking having panic attacks and freaking out about it. I went to the ER. And they did some scans of my lungs and they tested my breathing. I breathed into a tube and shit. And they were just like, yeah, your breathing's not very good right now. And they were just like, so what happened to you? And I was like, I breathed in hydrochloric acid. And they were like, why would you do that? And I'm like, I'm a pool guy. And they're just like, why would you do that? And I'm like,
right, because like you did it on purpose or something.
Yeah, for real. I'm over here trying to huff the muriatic, you know, like get myself a 3 p.m. buzz. Jesus. And
I mean, this is before you knew you could make meth out of it.
Oh yeah, of course. You know, I literally like there's like 6 different meth components on the back of my truck. Like,
right.
So, anyways, like the hospital released me. They were just like, you got chemically burned lungs. It sounds like your lungs got chemically burned. And I was just like, I was like, yeah, it sounds about right. Yeah, okay. And so I went home, and then the next day. Dad had called because he was still in Key West, getting drunk as fuck, and like he called and he was just like, he was just asking, oh, what's going on? Well, how's the house doing? And I was like, Dad, yesterday on the route I breathed in muriatic acid and I went to the hospital last night. And he was like, oh yeah? And I was like, yeah, they said I got chemically burned lungs from the acid. And he's like, this is his quote. He said, literally, it's no big deal. Just smoke a couple menthols and walk it off. And then he hung up the phone. And so ever since then, like, whenever I feel sick or whatever, I'm just like, I'll smoke a couple menthols, walk it off.
Yeah, it's like, oh, what's up, boy? You got some chemical burns on your lungs? Rub some dirt on it. You'll be fine.
Yeah, no, that's what Vicer was saying last night. Rub some dirt on it, get back to work. Yep, you did it. On cue. You guys are split from the same atom. John, what's going on, John? John, trying to come up with a good acid pun, but they're all too basic. Jonathan.
Oh. God.
Jonathan. Wow. That's crazy.
So, oddly enough, I also have a story of our parents trying to asphyxiate me.
Oh, yeah?
So Dad tried to kill you with pool cleaners. Mom, in our the nice house in Lakewood Ranch that she and Jim bought, that they, for some reason, moved out of for a shittier house.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Well, it's because they were upside down on their mortgage because it was like $1 million house, which is ridiculous because it wasn't that fucking good.
It was a pretty nice house. I loved that house.
It was nice, but it wasn't $1 million nice.
So she tasked me to clean the bathroom one day, and she said, "All right, well, if you want to play any more of your video games, you need to go through and do a deep clean on the bathroom."
Uh-oh.
And so, she wanted me to go through and, scrub the toilet, scrub the sink, do the mirrors, mop the floors, and she wanted me to de-scum the bathtub.
Oh.
Like, all the way, scrape all the soap off, all the mold, all the other stuff that had been growing since they'd let it grow since they bought the house and had never been cleaned.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm 17, so of course I've never cleaned the bathroom.
No, Beef was definitely adding some scum to it, that's for sure.
Oh, 100%. I'm the reason the drains are blocked.
Oh, scum it up. Let's put this up. Turtabunga for a reason. You see what this man's holding? That's Beef, 17 years old. Nothing has changed.
So I went through and I told Mouth Alpha that I don't know how to clean the tub. I don't know what cleaners to use. I don't know. And she handed me a bottle of bleach.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
So I went in there and I plugged up the bathtub and I poured the bleach all around everywhere to try and let it soak.
Yeah.
And it didn't do shit for soap scum. Ooh. Like, it wasn't working.
No, bleach won't cut it. Nope.
So mom is into her like third glass of wine. She's tired of me because I'm whining about cleaning the bathroom, and she doesn't want to deal with me. So mom has never been a masterful homemaker either.
No, mom is not a. She's a good old country lady, but she's not really the house mom.
No, she's not. And like one time I caught her trying to make pasta and she was using a frying pan and put it in the microwave. And it's like, nope, that's not the way you do it. She starts looking through the cabinet and is looking through things, trying to figure out how I can clean the tub. And she hands me a bottle of ammonia.
Oh my God, yep.
So I'm in, okay, all right, whatever you say, Mom. You're an adult. You know what you're doing. Mm-mm. And I go and I pour this ammonia into this tub that I've almost half filled with bleach. Mm-hmm. And next thing you know, I am passing out in the bathroom hallway because I'm sitting there huffing fumes of two things that should not be mixed together.
Mom put you on a mission to make mustard gas.
It's exactly what happened. I'm honestly lucky to be alive.
Outside of the mustard gas you would produce normally. Like...
Oh, yeah, no. As opposed to the mustard gas that I naturally produce.
Oh, God, yeah. Lord, Jesus, the Lord.
That was the cleanest bathtub I've ever seen, though.
The acid builds character, confirmed Silvar. The acid does. Not that kind of acid, though. Like,
I was going to...
Different kind of acid where you spend 17 years in one day terrified out of your mind.
All right, so we got sidetracked. You probably had COVID. Go ahead.
I probably had COVID. I feel like I did have COVID. Like, I don't know, man. I got sick really quick, super quick.
I will tell you honestly, the way that you're describing it, where you felt a disturbance in the force one day and then the next day hard to breathe, that's exactly how my COVID went when I went to the COVID hotel. That's exactly what happened to me.
I've only had COVID one time other than this, and oh man, it fucked me up bad. Like, I was real fucking sick. So I took one day off, went back to work. Like,
what is wrong with you?
Well, I was working for a slave driver, so I did not have the choice. Like, he was basically saying, he's like, that's fine, you can take time off, but I ain't paying you for it. And I was just like, okay, how am I going to pay my rent? And he's like, that sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. I was like, all right, I'll go back to work.
And this conversation was obviously at 1:30 in the afternoon, and Dad was already drunk.
Oh, yeah, definitely, for sure, assuredly. And so...
Gustavo just walked in the front door and he's saying hi to me. Hi, Geo Beef. How are you doing?
Oh, how's that pimp doing?
What? How did you break your car key?
Uh-oh. Oh, we're gonna see.
Give me that.
We're gonna see. Oh, here it comes. We got domestic dad beef now.
This is I've had this car key since I bought this car 12 years ago, and now I passed it on to Gustavo Octavia's beef.
That's the
and. Oh my God! How did you break your car key?
Well, you gave him a car key
that cut you off on the interstate. What happened?
You gave him a car key that's 12 years old.
It's busted through the thing. Why? You turn the key. You don't punch the key.
Yeah, that was the goal. I did turn it.
Oh, for God's sake, get out of here. Go fix your car.
Go
take that way. I don't want it anymore. He still hasn't paid me for that thing ever since he ran it into my new car.
Nice.
Yeah, no, it's like 2 weeks after I gave him the car, and he backed my old car into my new car.
Nice.
And he still hasn't fixed it. He fixed the one he's driving. He hasn't gone through and fixed mine.
Vice, you're looking good today.
All right, so sorry. I got interrupted by Gustavo Octavius over here. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. So by Saturday, I was full blown fucking sick, and I was just like, "Oh Lord, I'm sick to the point where I could not stay awake." Like, look, I am a person. I do not like sleep. I do not like sleeping. Like, I do it because it's necessary, and I know it's vital to the body, and I have to do it. So there's no way around it. But I do it under duress. Like, I would prefer to stay awake at all points in time. Even Mom used to say about us, she was just like, your brother, he would, perfect baby, literally would sleep 11 hours a day, no problems, and then he would wake up in the best demeanor. You'd sleep 1.5 hours, most miserable child in existence. my God.
It's almost like Mouth Alpha committed a self-fulfilling prophecy.
That's not my fault. She decided to smoke cigarettes when she was pregnant with me. All right, it's her fucking
my
fault.
God.
I blame her. I'm the reason why, or she's the reason I'm the way I am now. So, Harrison sleeps like 3 to 4 hours a night. Can confirm. It's true. It's true. Like
The other 3 to 4 hours, he's rolled over in bed watching a stream.
Sometimes, Harrison, she usually falls asleep before me because Harrison has this weird latent ability where whenever she gets close to me and snoogles and gets a little bit of the canoodling, immediately 2.5 minutes later falls asleep. Like, just like a well-fed baby. Like, as soon as she gets near me, just out. Like,
Yeah, that's why when she falls asleep next to you, your bed becomes the Valley of the Dead.
yeah, pretty much, for sure. Like, and she sleeps hard too. Kirsten sleeps super hard. It's like, god damn. Like, that girl gets into her sleep. Like,
Now I'm just kind of envisioning like Harrison with her arm around you, like laid full dead weight on top of you, all 85 pounds of her or whatever. And her head just resting on, and you, like the hammer of Damocles, is on top of you, can't move out from under her, and trying to scooch around.
No, we just let both arms go dead, like, and we're just like, hopefully we feel them in the morning, you know, like. So by Saturday I was full blown fucking sick and just sleeping like crazy. Harrison trying to nurse me the entire time, and I'm just like, baby, I can't swallow. I was like, like, I kept feeling like my throat, every time I would yawn, and I would yawn frequently, every time I would yawn, my throat would like rip, and I was just like, oh my god, Jesus Lord.
Dude.
Like,
Did you even get any medications, or did you take anything, or did you just try and menthol it out?
no, I took like, ibuprofen and acetaminophen and Mucinex and NyQuil, and that was basically it. That's all I really took, because I was just
Yeah,
like,
I mean, that's about all they prescribe you anymore, unless you have nausea.
Well, it's just like, unless you have a fever that won't break, what the fuck can they do for you, really? Like, they can give you some antivirals, but it's already too late by that point. So it's like, antivirals, they're not going to work. So
I think they've got like Paxlovid or something like that, but it only takes the edge off. It makes it more manageable.
and that's for rich people. Like, I don't have health insurance. I'm not paying fucking $120 for something that's going to reduce COVID by 1 day. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, who can afford ivermectin these days? I mean, come on.
Too expensive. It was like there was a rush of it for whatever reason, and now demand is high, and like because demand's high, you can't get it cheap anymore. So,
oh god, it's disgusting that stuff is coming back. Did you see the pictures from the rallies where they were streaming the Trump rallies, and they actually had ads for ivermectin, like sitting on this?
No, but I love it. Like, I think that's smart. All right, that's just smart from a business sense. Smart.
Well, they know their grift. I mean, they literally had ivermectin supply ads, and it's like, come on, mother.
I love it. Like, by all means, get them all out in the open. Give them all the ivermectin they want. That's fine by me.
Oh god. All right. So we're about 2 hours in, right? We're done.
Nah, we're only 1 hour in. So
okay.
I came to the conclusion. I was just like, you know what? If I feel like this way Monday and Tuesday, it's just like, fuck it, I'm not going to work. I refuse. And Monday I felt like shit. Tuesday I felt like shit. I was like, fuck it, we're taking the whole week off. Problem is, taking the whole week off, just nonstop people calling me, nonstop people texting me or emailing me.
Where were you?
Yes. Jonathan, god damn it. I thought I was like, we got so far into this. I was like, John probably forgot.
John, I told him before we went on there, it's like, oh, and John will probably redeem Pentiment at some point, too.
Vicer, yeah, Silvar. Like,
I think he was talking about how Silvar mentioned that he heard on a podcast that they released the new Bill Gates COVID nanobots into all the red states.
No, that's all right. That's fine.
Just like how they targeted those hurricanes to kill all the red states.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
so they can use it to mine the tritium or whatever.
The tritium? What is the tritium?
Oh no, that's why they were saying that they had a hurricane go through Asheville's to get whatever mine that they were sitting on top of that makes all the conductors.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Lithium. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one, lithium. Yeah.
That's interesting. I hadn't heard that part. That's a twist.
Oh yeah, no, that was definitely one of them that were out there. It's like, whatever happened to the good old days where God just sent hurricanes because of the gays?
Yeah, for real. You know, simpler times. Like,
Right. I mean, good lord.
I was like, oh, God doesn't know anything about lithium. Like, it's just like the technology would confuse him. Like, he doesn't get it.
I mean, just go buy old Nirvana albums. You have all the lithium you want.
So I took a week off of work, and I would say it was glorious, but not really, because it's like, look, whenever you have the time off because you're sick, like, it's not really time off. Like, you don't enjoy anything. Like, you're just sleeping all day long.
Speak for yourself. I enjoyed 30 hours of Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh my god, this fucking nerd. I did not watch 1 minute of TV. I did not turn on my TV, watch 1 minute of TV. Nothing.
Good lord. What?
Nothing. Like,
How do you have man flu so bad that you can't watch TV?
I literally, like, I would get on Discord and, like, post one message, fall asleep. And then, like, Carison would come in. She'd be like, "Oh, are you doing okay?" And I'm like, "I'm in a pool of my own sweat." And then fall
Good night,
asleep.
Morgan.
And so
Morgan, say good night, Uncle Six.
it's like, oh.
Say I'm happy you're not dead yet. No, go. It's fine, honey.
Good night, child. So no, I just, like, every now and then, Carison would be my entertainment. She would tell me a funny story, or I would be like, "Baby, I think I know why I'm sick." And she'd be like, "Why?" And I'd be like, "I haven't had gum in 3 days. I'm going through withdrawal." I was like, "That's what it is. I haven't had any gum." I was like, "My body doesn't know what to do right now." Like, I was like, please feed me some gum.
You were on that doublemint kick. Is that what it is?
That's what it is. Like, the extra polar ice, guys. It comes from Russia. Okay, it's scary
man.
shit. Like, but I'd be like, "Feed me some gum." She's like, "No, you gotta ride this out." I was just like, "Okay, all right."
I think she was just afraid of you falling asleep with the gum in your mouth again, which you do when you're healthy.
God, I felt so embarrassed when she caught me. She came home during the hurricane. You guys, we haven't even talked about. We haven't talked about a lot of stuff.
Which hurricane?
I know. There's been 2 hurricanes since the last time we talked.
I was about to say, pick which 4 that you're wanting to talk about from this year.
I was like, bro, all right, during the hurricane, I evacuated Carison's place because Carison was, at the time, she was living down in Fort Lauderdale, which is south of me. And the hurricane was coming right up to our neck of the woods, or Tampa area. So I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm going down to Miami, Fort Lauderdale. And like,
yeah.
So I went down there, and she was working at 12 to 12 at her hospital gig. And I was tired and bored, and just tired and bored. And so I was like, I fell asleep right before she got off of work. And when I fell asleep, I had 2 sticks of gum in my mouth. And so when she came home, she told me, not only was I sleeping upright in bed like fucking Dracula, like, but I was chewing gum in my sleep.
Oh my god.
Carison, he was sitting straight up in bed. Yep, I was sitting straight up in bed. And she was just like, "You were sleep chewing." I was like, "No, I wasn't." And she was like, "Yes, you were." She was like, "You literally had your eyes closed and you were intermittently chewing."
Oh my god.
So I suffered gum withdrawal over the weekend, guys. Like, but we're back on the extra kick. You know, we got the polar ice back in us, so everything's normal and good again. Like,
are you? Do you ever fuck with spearmint or?
No.
Oh man, I love spearmint. That's good stuff. Come on.
Is spearmint the green one?
Yes.
No, I used to back when we were kids, definitely. Like, but not so much. It hurts my teeth. It's too sugary.
So I hadn't heard that you had tried to kill yourself sitting up in the bed that she found you. I was more worried about, did Carison know about when you tried to kill yourself with gum falling asleep on your
weight
bench press?
Yeah. No, well, that's like an every other week thing. So to be honest with you, because like what happens, guys, is I get really stoned. Like I get higher than giraffe pussy, and then like I do cardio, and then when I do cardio, I usually do like 40 to 45 minutes of cardio. Well, not so much anymore because I'm fucking sick and I'm just like, we're going to ease back into this. But anyways, I'll do 40 to 45 minutes of cardio, and then I'll do like 40 minutes of like weight workouts, free weight workouts or body weight workouts. And I will get on my weight bench with my gum in my mouth, and like I'll put my arms down to grab the weights, but when I put my arms down to grab the weights, I have this weird ability now that I'm a business owner where anytime I'm laying down and I close my eyes, I will fall asleep right there on the spot. And so...
Okay. The commonly known as narcolepsy.
No, it's not narcolepsy. It's owning a fucking business and having no free time, being stressed out of your mind all the goddamn time. That's what it is.
Whatever.
Like, and so what will happen is I'll fall asleep with the gum in my mouth, and then when I fall asleep with the gum in my mouth, eventually it falls down and tumbles down into my throat, and then I choke myself awake because the gum is blocking my fucking windpipe. And so I'll
Good
wake
night,
up.
Jackson. I love you.
I'll
Say good night, Uncle Six. Say I'm happy you're not dead yet.
You're not dead yet.
Good boy.
good night, child.
You can read until 8:30. He says good night. He says you're a good boy.
I didn't say that.
Yes. Crayons is spelled incorrectly. You're absolutely right, Jackson. Good
No,
spot.
it is spelled incorrectly, but pronounced correctly.
It's pronounced correctly.
Yeah.
You're right.
Oh, Silvar Beef's got 7 children. He's living in a Mormon household. Like right now they're all lining up to say goodnight.
Well, Silvar, they're not children. They're spare ribs.
Spare ribs.
No, those are my 3. I have one college age, and I have 2. I have one middle schooler now and one elementary schooler.
Yeah.
Of course, once the Department of Education gets blown up, they'll just be homeschooled.
John, you should get a rinse for that gum withdrawal. that's
So, by the
close.
way, I would like to say that we've created more nomenclature this show than we ever have before.
Oh yeah.
Now, all meat is now the source of it plus the word beef.
Yep.
So now all meat is just chicken beef
Yeah.
or pork beef
Yeah.
or camel beef.
Camel.
So-
beef. I would try camel.
I mean, you get on the humps. I mean, you're with it.
Yeah. I have an Egyptian girlfriend.
And also, by the way, from now on, anytime that we're sick, I think I'm getting gum withdrawal.
Gum withdrawal. Yep, exactly. Yeah, you got it. Beef. Gum withdrawal. That's an easy graphic right there, right off.
Oh,
the bat.
that
All
gum
day long.
withdrawal is hitting me hard, man.
All day long. The Vicer people beef.
People beef. I mean, that
People
is
beef?
in there.
Vicer-
It's called long beef, isn't it?
Long beef. Yeah. Beef or Vicer. I've seen 6 fall asleep on stream before. Do not compare me to Franklin. Do not compare me to the Frankie 400s. That's a Frankie 400s move. Frank has the unnatural ability to fall asleep an hour and 30 minutes into his stream. I love it. I love every single time he's done it. He's done it multiple times.
That's probably just when the edible kicks in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, without a doubt. Definitely.
Oh, God.
Floors him. John, I've had gator beef. I've had gator beef too. Like, gator beef is not that bad. If prepared correctly, it's not bad.
Yeah, gator beef tastes a lot like chicken beef.
Yeah, it kind of does. It's a little on the gamey side, but yeah, definitely.
Do you remember when Heart Attack Stepdad brought us hunting for gator beef?
Yeah, sure do. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Those boomsticks are incredible. I actually do love those stupid. It's like a potato gun that you actually have to strike somebody with a shotgun shell with.
Well, all a boomstick is it's a pool pole.
Yeah, it's a PVC pipe.
No, it's not even a PVC pipe. It's a fucking pool pole.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's a pool pole that they've redneck fashioned the end of it with a fucking shotgun shell at the end of it, and so you fucking impale the gator's head with it, and it explodes the gator's head when you just drive it down into his brain, blows his fucking head up, and then you drag his ass into the fucking airboat. We've done that before, and that was fucking weird, man.
Oh, you took out the redeem where you have to talk like Sparrowson for a while?
No, there's no need for it, because, I mean, we'll eventually get there.
I mean, because I was going to redeem you talking like Sparrowson just to have you say pool pole over and over again.
Shut up. Like, you shush it. So I took a week off work, guys, this whole week, except for today. I did go back to work today because I was just like, all right, I got to do my problem children. And I'm glad I did, because if I didn't, oh my God, it'd be a fucking wreck next week. So I did my problem children. And this is the funny thing, is like all week long, my phone's been blowing up. Texts, fucking voicemails, emails, everybody's just like, oh, are you okay? We're worried about your health. We're worried about you. And here's the thing. Some clients actually are worried about my health. They're just like, hey, you know, like, they're like, okay, hold on. Beef's being an asshole. Redeemed asks Six a question. Can you talk like Sparrowson and say pull pole repeatedly, please? Pull pole. Pull pole. I don't know why that's not funny to you. Pull pole. Pull pole. Pull pole. Go fuck yourself. And so my phone's been blowing up nonstop.
I don't know why it's so funny, but it is.
And some of the clients, you know, they actually do care, like, for whatever reason. My magnetic personality, they like me. But a lot of the time, Dad has taught me that, like, yeah, they're inquiring about you, but they're really just inquiring about their pool. They don't really give a fuck about you. They're just like, when are you going to come by and service this fucking pool, you know? But they don't want to come out.
Now, that just proves that Dad has never spent any time on Pornhub.
No. Pool? Like...
Pool?
Like... And so...
It sounds like purple and then sounds like poop hole. And it's so funny.
Last night, here's the funny thing. Me and Carrison got blasted off of our ass. Like, right after my Hilux 2 stream. It was like 6:30 or something. Me and Carrison,
that checks out.
I asked Carrison, I was like, hey, yo, you wanna smoke a weeda? And she's like, yeah, let's do it. And I was like, okay, pull. And so we fucking filled up the pipe, smoked it together, got galaxy stoned. It was great. It was fantastic. The minute we put away the marijuana pipe, my fucking property manager here in the condo association that I live in calls me. No text, just calls. And I'm like, God, why do these people fucking call me? Why can't they just text? And I was like, God. I was like, that way I don't have to do the social thing with the throat and the mouth and the sounds. I'm just like, God. And so I answer it because I don't know what the fuck's going on because Carrison's living here now. And, like, I didn't tell my landlord or anybody that she's living here. I'm just like, fuck it, I'm moving her in. And then people got something to say about it. Let them say something about it.
You see, this is how I know you were stoned. Because if you were sober, you would have thrown her the phone and pretended like it was somebody new on, and he would have been wondering who the hell he was talking to and lost your number. You wouldn't have had to talk to him on the phone anymore.
I was just like, I was like, look, my property manager likes me. The funny thing is that the person who lived in this apartment before me, they evicted him because, well, one, he wasn't paying his rent, but through Florida renter laws, you can not pay your rent for like 3 fucking months, and they can't do shit to you. But if they say that there is drugs on the premises, they can evict you the same day. And so my property manager, not my landlord, my property manager got with my landlord and basically lied and said that she saw him smoking a joint out on the lanai, and dude was not actually smoking a joint out on the lanai. And so I was just like, but at the same time, so she narked on this guy saying he smoked weed, and he probably wasn't smoking weed, but he wasn't paying his rent. So, bro, you set yourself up for failure. I mean, what do you want me to fucking do about it? It was like, pay your fucking rent. It was like, Jesus Christ. You're going to make enemies, okay? Like, so they evicted him the day of for smoking weed, right? And then, like, I heard about this story from other people, and I was like, okay, well, I definitely need to not tell my property manager that I smoke weed. I'm on good terms with her, but I was like, I don't need to tell her I smoke weed, you know? And then she called me like a week after I heard that story. She's like, hey, I'm making some marijuana cookies. Do you want them? And I was like,
that's a trap.
I was like,
it's a trap.
I was like, it's bait. I was like, she's trying to snooker me.
She's trying to evict you.
I was like, I've seen cops. This is entrapment. And I was like, yeah, I'll take, because she asked me first, she's like, oh, are you a drinker? And I was like, nah, not really. I don't really drink very much. And she's like, oh, well, do you smoke marijuana? And I was like,
No.
I told her allegedly.
Oh, that is not a good response.
And she's like, she started laughing. She's like, no, I make some edibles for people here in the condos. So she's just like, I'm making some edibles. Do you want some edibles? I was like, fuck yeah, I want some edibles. And so she made me some weed cookies. And so anyways.
She evicted you the next day.
She evicted me the next day. So we had to move very quietly in the middle of the night. And she called on Thursday night, like after me and Karison just got galaxy brain stoned. And she's just like, so the community pool, the water is really high. And I was like,
oh, that's what it was. Bribery. That's what it is. Huh?
And I was just like, really high? What do you mean by that? Really high? And she's like, well, it's like over the lip of the pool. And I was like,
drain it.
Well, I was just like, we have had no rain since the hurricane. So I was just like, there's no theoretical reason that pool should be so high unless somebody overfilled it, you know? That's the only thing I could think of. And people here, in my county that I live in, water utilities are the most expensive out of all the counties in Florida. So I cannot see them just, willy-nilly dumping some water into a pool, so.
Which is funny because Florida rains every day, water on 3 sides.
Yeah.
Nope, most expensive thing is water.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, that's because we borrowed our water from another county, and the other county said, oh, y'all need to fucking pay up now, and our county was like, and so they just pass it on to the fucking citizens,
Oh, for God's sake.
So anyway, she's just like, can you come out here and take a look at what's going on and see what's going on? And I was just like, fucking God damn it. I was like, even inside my own home, I'm getting haunted by these fucking calls. I was like, I can't run away from this. Like,
well, and you know where you fucked up, right?
No.
You told her on the phone, yeah, I'll take some edibles. And now she's going to come to you for pool service because she has a recording of you doing drugs. And if you don't do it, evicted immediately.
Well, I'm 5 months away. Well, 4.5 now. I'm 4.5. You can't touch me. I'm untouchable now. I'll go live in a fucking Airbnb for 4.5 months. I don't give a shit now. Like, so anyways, I was like, okay, I'll go check it out. Sure. It's fucking 7 o'clock at night. I'm stoned off my ass.
It's dark out. Can't see anything anyway.
Yeah, I'm still recovering from sickness. I got brain fog. I was like, okay.
You're still in the midst of gum withdrawal.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I'll go look at this fucking pool. Wonderful. This is what I want to do in my fucking off time. And by the way, guys, I don't know if I've heard, I'm really tired of fucking owning a pool business, and I would like to be out of it as soon as possible. So the last thing I want to do in my free time when I'm Galaxy Stone with my beautiful Egyptian girlfriend, is to go look on the fucking community pool,
Right.
Like, the community pool, so.
Like, the ones that the homeless people walk by and piss in on their way to their camp.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't live in the ghetto, but from the end of my street, you can see it. So, like, I live ghetto adjacent. And so I was like, all right, I'll go look. And so I walked down there, and it's literally right down the street. So I just walked down there. And with a flashlight, I had a flashlight in my hand. And her husband, he met me at the door before I got there. And he's like, you know what? He's like, he's a big old fat guy, and he fucking just drinks a bunch of beer. And his name is Scott. I find him hilarious because he's very dry-witted. He's like Bill Murray. And he's like,
nice. He's
like, you know what? For a guy who don't get paid nothing, you sure take your time getting here. Because I did, because I had to spend 15 minutes bitching and ranting to Karison before I could leave the house.
Well, sobering up a little bit too, because you gotta go to work.
No, well, fuck that. I could do that stoned all day long. Like,
right.
Rachel, well, I don't know what I walked in on, but I'm loving the play on the Golden Corral. This is all Beef's work. All of this is Beef's work. I've just been showcasing Beef's stuff that he's made for this show, other shows. This is what I do when I'm idly listening to Beef tell a 20-minute story.
Yeah, and like half of the graphics he doesn't have in the rotation anymore. I think that was the first one I ever made him.
That was a good one. And so, Vicer Good16. Thank you, Vicer. Thank you, Vicer. I appreciate it, brother. Like, fucking. So I go down there, and my condo property manager or whatever, like building association manager, she's standing outside the little hut where all the pool equipment is, and she's just like, she's like, oh, it's okay, 6. You can go back home. No big deal. And it's literally as soon as she says, no big deal, I see a rush of water just break right underneath the fucking brick layer wall. And I was like, I told her right away. I pointed at it. I'm like, that's a plumbing problem. I was just like, I'm not your guy. Like, I'm service. I'm not plumbing and repairs. And so I get in there, and there's a groundskeeper here, and he's a nice guy, but he is
Watch out for Willie.
He's not even close to Willie. He is low functioning spectrum guy, and like, he knows how to work that leaf blower. That's all I know. He's out there leaf blowing 13 hours a day. There's nothing out there to leaf blow, but he's leaf blowing it. Like,
did you see him out there the next morning with the leaf blower trying to blow the water back into the pool?
I'm surprised he didn't have the leaf blower with him. He's just like, it's not working. Like, and I go into the pool equipment area, and he's freaking out. And so, like, the water is just gushing all in on him, and is just trying to drown this man inside this. And I'm just like, brother, I was like, right off the bat, I was like, you need to turn that off, and turn that off. Why are you running that? You're flooding. Turn it off. Cut all the power to it. I was just like, God. I don't know what the plumbing problem is right now, but I know it don't need 125 RPMs pushing water out of it. Like, so turn that shit off. And so he turned it all off, and it still wasn't helping. It was still overflowing, and I was like, right there, you got an overflow pipe. That pipe is busted. You need to call a plumber. And I got the fuck out of there. So it's just like,
so how close to you telling them I don't deal with the plumbing and the plumbing bursting and the water flowing out of the pool? How far away from that was your water heater exploding and flooding your apartment the same way?
That was the day before, which is even worse. Cause like I was sick, I wasn't feeling good. Karison thought she was getting sick, she wasn't feeling good. We were. I'll peel back the curtain because I don't care, because I'm very candid and I talk about real adult stuff. And like, look, guys, despite what you may see in the cringe, me and Karison do have arguments sometimes. We do fight sometimes. We were in the middle.
Every relationship does that, though.
Yes, we were in the middle of one. We were fighting, we were having an argument, and we were bickering back and forth like children, like we do. And literally in the middle of the argument, we just hear a ka-kunk! And the thing is the water heater is right behind me. We were sitting in here.
Oh no! Wait, it's in your magic card room?
Yeah, it's in my magic card room.
Oh no!
And like we hear the ka-kunk. And then we turn around, and Karison, she literally said, that's not a good sound. She opened the closet, and as she opened the closet, a rush of fucking water floods underneath the fucking floorboards. And then we were just like, oh, God, no! Shit!
So you know how I joke about how you and Karison are basically the same build and you kind of look alike? I can see this acting out like the two of you are the twins in The Shining, and you open the door like the elevator with the blood flowing into the hallway.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, Karison says, we do not.
We do not. Okay. Not like I'm the one that's been doctoring graphics of the two of you or not.
Beef is trying to say that me and Karison, shown here, we look alike. Chat, America, you decide. Like, so and here's the good thing is like I give Karison all the credit in the world for this, because like, look, we were fighting, we were mad at each other, we were not happy with each other in that moment in time. However, once the hot water heater broke, everything paused. Like, there was no more fighting, no more arguments. I had literally earlier in the day, because Karison, she had talked about one of my, what are you laughing about over there, Beef?
Your hot water heater blew up and it douched the anger away.
Yeah, it douched the anger away, it did. And so we were, after that moment,
oh my God.
After that moment in time, the fight was paused. It was just shelved, because earlier in the day, what had happened, and I was a little afraid. And so I was like, okay, I need an accomplice in crime on this one, because I may have because this is before I knew it was the hot water heater. We didn't know it was the hot water heater. We just saw there was a bunch of fucking water underneath the goddamn floorboards. So we were just like, oh no, did a pipe behind the wall break? Because earlier in the day, I was thinking about my girlfriend. I was thinking about trying to make her more comfortable here because she had told me that one of my sinks smells like mold, and it was just a total possibility because it's a fucking Florida condo. So, you know.
Can I suggest bleach and ammonia?
Yeah, bleach and ammonia, mustard gas, the whole fucking apartment. And so I went and got some baking soda and some white vinegar. And so, you know, an easy way to get nasty smells out of your fucking sinks and your drains is to dump some fucking baking soda in it and then dump some white vinegar in it. Just simple volcano chemical reaction, clears up all the garbage that's down in there. So
right, and you put some red food coloring in there and it looks like lava.
So I had gone around to all the sinks and the drains, and I had poured some baking soda and some fucking white vinegar in there, and I had basically done the chemical reaction to every drain and every sink that we had. And so
then he went around to all the sinks huffing the fumes.
Of course, yeah, you know, and then immediately smoked some menthols, walked it off, and like,
rub some dirt on it.
Yeah, rub some dirt on it, go back to work, and like. So, but the problem is like after I did this, it was literally like 3, 4, 5 minutes after I did this, that we heard the pipe burst and then we saw the fucking water come out. And so in the middle of it, I called my landlord. I was like, look, you got a leak over here. You need to do something about this. Like, I don't know what you want me to do. I'll turn shit off. But other than that, I don't fix inside the wall plumbing. That ain't me. Like, so,
right.
And I was like, for your piece of shit hovel, I was like, I'm certainly not fixing it. So.
Well, and it's the hot water heater, so I'd be worried about like it's steam cleaning all of your magic cards that are in the same room there.
Yeah, I know.
And all of a sudden they're peeling apart and gross.
Oh my god, yeah. Like Silver, that's literally Six's fetish.
Yeah, him making out with himself like Deadpool with other Deadpools. Yeah, he'd be into it.
Karrison, thankfully, he moved all of his magic cards like 2 weeks ago. That's right, boys. We're robbed of magic cards. We have no magic cards. The magic card bed is no longer there. The magic card shrine, which was behind me, you guys can't see it from here, it's no longer there. Karrison came in, she's like, you're a fucking nerd, get rid of all this. And I was like, okay, baby, okay. And so, you know, I was like, I'm whipped, yes, I will.
Oh, that's why it got flooded. The magic left the room.
So, oh, God. And so... I called the landlord, and then after I called the landlord, got off the phone with the landlord, he said somebody's coming over. And I told Karrison, I looked at her, and I was just like, hey, mum's the word about vinegar and baking soda and all the drains, okay? And she's like, yeah, okay, yeah, not a problem. I was like, okay. And then we did a singular head nod, and we both understood the mission. And so I give Karrison all the props in the world because, you know, I have been with some ladies in the past where there could be a crisis unfolding, you know? And they continued with the fight while the fucking crisis was unfolding. And it's just like, I don't need a crisis and a fight at the same time. I was like,
not a fight, sis.
I was just like, Jesus H, man. I was like, good Lord. So I give Karrison all the credit in the world. She recognized that there were more important matters than our fucking quibbling. And then she put it on hold, I put it on hold, and then later, because we put it on hold and we cooled down a little bit, we were able to fucking come back together, so.
Oh, well, that's nice that you guys finished together. That's really nice.
We always finish together.
Well, I mean, nice guys, you know, ladies always finish first, and sometimes third.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Did they fix your water heater yet?
They did. The next day, a guy came over, and here's the funny part, is that, like...
How much duct tape did he use?
Oh, he brought out the fucking blowtorch, and I was
oh my god. So, they just resoldered the old one? They didn't replace it?
No, they replaced it, but
oh, okay.
He was just like, he looked at it, and he's just like, this isn't gonna fit. I'm gonna need to fucking do something. I'm gonna melt this down. I was like...
Well, okay.
I was like, bro, I've been around a lot of plumbing and pools. I don't remember having to use a blowtorch at any point in time, but
ever since then, you've been drinking straight lead.
Yeah, you know, lead is the best. Like, Vicer, if you're mean, you get laid. Being nice is for nerds. I mean, It's kind of true. Yeah, if you're over the top, nice, incel factor. Women want somebody who is themselves, you know? So they want somebody that they can respect. And sometimes that means telling them no and to go fuck themselves, okay? Like, but not in a way that's mean against women. It's just in a way like, look, you're an equal. Like, go fuck yourself. Like, so, you know, they want to be treated just like everybody else.
And Silverian agrees. He goes through and said he smashed so much more when he was mean and angry. But since he's Canadian, his mean and angry is more like, oh, I am slightly perturbed. I'm sorry.
So the guy came over, delivered the new water heater, and he's like, are you going to be around? And I was like, yeah, man, I'm sick. I took off work this week. He's like, good, I'm going to need your help getting this fucker out. I was like, God damn it.
Oh, no.
I was like, you're getting paid for this, not me. I'm not the contractor here. What the fuck?
You're going through gum withdrawal. How you can't carry anything?
Yeah. Oh god. And I had to carry the fucking because he brought this little dinky ass hose to fucking water or to drain it out. And I was like, brother. I was like, the level in which that thing is getting the water out of there, I could piss harder. I was like, come on now, Jesus Lord. And so I helped him out, and like I got the old one out, and I was still sick, and I still felt like shit, and I was sweating up a storm because I was just like, I'm not ready for this kind of exertion yet. But I was like, if I get him out, you know, I was just like, I will be able to have a life of normalcy again. I could take a hot shower. So I was just like, let's just
hot
get him
shower.
Out. Yeah, hot shower.
Hot shower.
I was like, let's just get him out and get it done and be done with it. Shroom King lead is unironically the best. It's good for so many things. Plus, it's a carb-free sweetener. Me and Vicer were just talking about lead in his stream. Like, it's so... Anyways, while we're putting in the hot water heater, this guy who's just like, he's just a long-haired guy. He's a pool builder. Like, he owns a pool building like company where it's the opposite of me. It's like he builds the pools. I just service the pools. And so like, he's like, oh yeah. He's like, I own a pool building company. I was like, oh, that's cool, man. I was like, that sounds like work though. I don't do that shit. And he's just like, oh yeah, by the way, come January, I'm going to be your new landlord. I was like, excuse me? It's like, oh, I'm glad I didn't offer to smoke weed with you. Jesus Christ. I was like, long-haired guy, pool builder? Oh yeah, he smokes weed. Yeah.
Oh, this guy's cool. He's definitely cool.
Yeah. But the thing is like, I don't know. I asked him a bunch about business. I asked him questions. And y'all know me. It's like, for whatever reason, people are magnetically attracted to me. They like talking to me. So like, him and I, we became friends. We exchanged numbers, you know? So it was just like... Aww. And he told me, he's like, look, you can live here as long as you want to live. I did tell him. I was like, look, 5 months, I'm getting the fuck out of here. So, you know, I was just like, I'm done with Florida.
You see, that's always proof that when you're off the market is always when you get the most attention. Six gets a girlfriend, and all of a sudden he's pulling numbers left and right.
That's pretty good. I like that one. That's pretty good. That's hilarious. I mean, it is true.
I just imagine the conversation with you and him being, I work on pools, and he's like, oh, well, I build them. I get to use a forklift. You want to try?
Pretty much. Like it was pretty. We were like pulling up our sleeve and sharing war stories about being business owners. So like,
wait. Pulling up your sleeves like you've got some Pool Legion tattoo or something.
No, well, we have scars from the battles of having to deal with fucking clients.
Scars of pool clients.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Vicer, pools are awesome. No, they are not, sir. No, they are not. I hate them. They're not.
Hey, you want to compare skimmers?
You want to compare skimmers?
Let's measure our pool poles.
Harrison, I walked in on him and I was like, should I leave? And I was like, baby, this isn't what it looks like. He's just showing me the proper way to lift this with my body on top of his. That's all.
Oh, no. Oh,
it's not weird. Like, all right, Beef,
Did you tell him about your gloves yet?
No, I have not told. He's not ready for that. Like, he can't handle that. Like, Beef, I'm gonna get a bottle of water, and then we're gonna do your segment. We're gonna do the segment that we had planned.
All right, so I think that sounds good. I got to take a wee anyway.
Okay.
Before we go into the segment, I need you to make a choice, 3 or 5.
3.
All right, 3 it is. We'll take a pizzo mezzo and we'll be right back with the Peppercorn Casino.
All right, we'll be right back with the Peppercorn Casino. I will be back in like fucking 8 seconds because the water bottles are right there. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back, and then I'll serenade you, and I'll talk to you, and we'll do the things. That's fine. Oh, God, smells like weed out here. Smells like marijuana. Why does it smell like weed in here? No. Oh, can you believe the racist things Harrison just told me? Holy God. I was like, you better clean up your act before you start streaming, girlfriend. Holy Lord. You can't get away with that on stream. Jesus Lord. Alright, we're back, guys. How y'all doing? Harrison, he waits till you're about to sleep over to tell you wear his gloves. Yeah, you gotta reel him in very fast at that point, you know? Ah, shit, I left the light on, guys. Oh, Harrison, why are you this way? Lol. Ooh, who got Silvar, honestly, way more hygienic and less risk of his fingernail scratching you. I wouldn't complain. I was surprised that Harrison did not hit me with because when she found out that I shaved my entire body, I'm surprised she wasn't scared, thinking that I did it to not leave behind DNA evidence, but she never got to that conclusion.
Well, it didn't help that you immediately followed up that discovery with it puts the lotion on its skin.
It does. It does. All right, B, if you want to explain this segment.
All right, well, guys, I thought of a new segment, completely original, never been done before in streaming. We're going to put up a prediction and give you guys a chance to gamble all of the peppercorns that you want to gamble at the Peppercorn Casino. Welcome, guys. We're going to have a lot of fun. I've got a challenge that I'm going to put forward to Six. It is a very in-depth challenge. He is guaranteed to not know what the hell I'm talking about. And he is going to take a shot at it, and we will see how well y'all can bet on how he wins. And I am talking right now because I'm trying to figure out how to make this thing work. Hold on a second.
Nothing like good old stage production.
Right.
Thank you, Harrison, for redeeming your daily peppercorn. Just plonking it right in there into your fanny. The things I would love to put in your fanny, you know? Like, I can't put my finger on it, but God, I'd love to, you know? Like, York, there he is! There's the man, Mr. Mashed Potatoes himself. How we doing,
hey.
York?
York is just in time to try and win back the peppercorns that I'm using for this.
We did change one thing because of York. You want to see what it is, Beef?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Well, watch it. Are you watching the stream? I'm sure you are.
All right, hold on a second. Let me hit this button. I understand that. Got it. Prediction is live.
Oh,
okay,
so
guys.
You did it.
All right, so the way this is going to work, gamble as many peppercorns as you want. I have in front of me a list of the 15 best comedy TV shows of all time as rated by IMDb.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
And Six is going to have 15 guesses, and we're going to see how many of them he can get right.
Okay. All right.
So as an incentive, I am going to bet 5,000 of York's peppercorns.
Of York's peppercorns.
Of York's peppercorns on the one that I think that he will get right. And I am participating. Yes, I still want to participate. Yes, I've done that. There we go. 5,000 peppercorns on the answer I think Six will get correct.
Wow. No shit.
You have 5 minutes. Go ahead and get your bets in. At the end of 5 minutes, I will give Six the challenge, and we'll see how he does in the Peppercorn Casino.
You don't have to do it at the end. Just because even if it elapses after the 5 minutes, you just hit / prediction, and then you answer the prediction. So we're not waiting 5 minutes. You can start now, is what I'm saying. That's what we're going to do. People can.
Well, no, I don't want people to go through and bet when you've already got some right. I mean, come on.
Get the fuck out. I guarantee you nobody's going to bet. So,
No, we've already got at least one bet.
We got one bet.
No, we've got 3, 4, 5 bets. We've got more.
Okay.
Yeah, this is working. People are interacting. Stop with the irony poison.
Okay, so it's sitcoms, or is it, what is it? What's the distinction here? Or is it sketch comedy shows?
It literally only says the 15 best comedy shows of all time. So these are shows that IMDb has listed as a comedy show. And I will tell you right now, there's at least 2 on here that's like, oh, that is not a fucking comedy show.
Oh, great. Wonderful. Okay. Okay. All right. Well.
So, and the funny thing is going to be whether or not Six cheats, if he plays it straight, if he looks at chat, or okay, cool.
Do I get a certain amount of guesses?
15 guesses for 15 spots on the list. So we're going to see if you can get them, if you can get all 15 or not.
Holy shit. Okay.
You said that you changed something for York.
I did change something for York, and here, I'll show you it real quick. Like, so you remember the old follow icon? It was just like a rainbow sun pattern with the dancing pug in front of it.
Yeah.
Like, well, we have changed it now. And now, whenever somebody follows, we get tails with tits. Because who would not follow Tails with Tits? You know? Like,
yes.
Yes. You have
so
been
good.
Immortalized. You are a part of the show now, brother. Your artwork, highly appreciated.
That is so good and oddly arousing.
Yeah. Yeah. You even matched the skin tones. It was.
I mean, it was so perfect.
We'll do it again.
So good.
Look at that. He's so smug. He's so smug.
It was Miles Shiranui.
Miles
Shiranui.
Miles Shiranui? You're a piece of shit. That joke was terrible. Oh, God.
You laughed, though. I'm off the hook. You laughed.
I know some of these. I think I know some of these right off the bat.
Yes, there are a few on there that are, okay, yeah, no-brainer, that's obvious. Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
The funny thing is that there's one person that's betting the middle of the field, and they bet 20 peppercorns. And if they're the ones that win, they win 11,000 peppercorns.
This is a good segment. I like this. I like getting chat to gamble. I love, and just like Silvar said, I'm a gambling addict just like Silvar is.
Oh, so yeah. I'm a gambling degenerate, too. I know how it goes.
I will gamble about anything and everything. Like, everything is much more fun when there's gambling involved.
And especially because it's York's peppercorns, I'll gamble all of them. I'm only here once every month to go and visit you or whatever. I will use all of York's peppercorns on whatever random ass redeem I'm looking at.
Guys, we only got like, what, a minute left? Is there a minute?
Less than a minute.
Less than a minute. So log
get your bets in, folks.
Make your bets. Do you want to explain how you stole York's peppercorns?
Well, we did the first peppercorn casino based around the NCAA, legally distinct NCAA tournament.
Correct.
And we did one of our first predictions on that one. We didn't have a name for it yet, but we did a prediction, and we literally told everyone for 6 weeks straight that Street Fighter 3 was winning.
Yep.
Street Fighter 3 was 100% going to clear.
Yep.
We told y'all.
Yep.
And York went all in and bet all of his nugs on, what was it, Final Fantasy Tactics or Metal Gear? It was Metal Gear Solid, wasn't it?
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid. He really wanted Metal Gear Solid to win.
And I guess York thought it was, whichever one gets the most nugs is going to win, and that was not the case. So literally, I was the only one that picked Street Fighter 3, even though I told y'all it's going to be Street Fighter 3. And I told everybody.
And it was Street Fighter 3.
And next thing you know, I have 61,000 nugs in my account.
Vicer voted Tactics. York voted for the true winner. I love York.
And meanwhile, I've been messing around with these nugs and throwing away redeems and doing silly shit for the memes and the lulz and gambling it on all the predictions. I still have 45,000 of York's peppercorns.
Fucking Beef took York's peppercorns and then cashed them in to make me play fucking Myst 1 through 3 for the goddamn PC. I'm so mad about that. So mad about that.
I'm using them for a good cause. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly.
All right, so we got our votes in. The polls are closed. Let's begin. All right.
All right, so the 15 best comedy TV shows of all time as ranked by IMDb. 1 through 15, you have 15 guesses. How many can you get right? 6.
Okay. 1 is going to be The Office.
Correct. Number 2 on the list.
Oh, that's number 2? Wow.
Number 2.
Okay. My second guess will be Parks and Rec.
Not on the list.
Wow, Parks and Rec is not on the list? Holy shit.
This is all by IMDb rating, so the fans on IMDb going through and rating, so it is not one of the 15 highest comedies as per IMDb.
Wow.
So you've got 1 correct so far.
Community?
Not on the list. You're 1 for 3.
Community is not on the list. Okay.
Not on the list.
Whose line is it anyway?
I'm not gonna charge you for that one. That's more of a game show.
Oh.
So no, these are like actual written shows.
Okay, actual written shows. Okay, Saturday Night Live.
That is also not on the list. That's more like sketch comedy. I will tell you, everything on the list is like performed like sitcom type comedy type things.
Okay,
But some of them are there's like 2 or 3 that are straight drama, and there's at least 3-4 cartoons.
Okay, 3 or 4. Oh, I didn't even consider cartoons. Okay, SpongeBob.
So you're 1 for 3. SpongeBob not on the list. 1 for 4.
Wow. SpongeBob is not on the list?
Not on the list.
Jesus Christ.
Silverian is correct.
God
Love
damn
you, John.
You son of a bitch. You piece of shit bastard. I didn't even know there was a Myst 4. I thought Myst topped out on 3.
Guys, there's a Myst 5 also.
Well, joke's on you guys, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow through them, all 5 of them in the same fucking day. I'm going to spend 11 minutes playing each one of them, and then I'll be fucking done. And I'll be like, there you go, that's what you wanted. Myst.
One thing that you do have to think about, and it's a good point that Silverian has, IMDb users are stupid.
Oh, Shroom King got the parody version of Myst in there now, too. That I do want to play. That actually looks funny to me, so I'll fucking play the shit out of that. All right,
so we're 1 for 5, right?
Okay. Well, I certainly don't agree with it, but it's going to be Big Bang Theory.
Not on the list. 1 for 6.
Wow! Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow.
You have hit 1 show so far. You've hit The Office. The most obvious answer you could possibly get.
What the fuck are people watching for comedy?
You know what? There's 2 other answers on here that are even more obvious than The Office, honestly.
Really?
3 more that you're not considering, yes. So you're 1 for 6 so far.
All right, Breaking Bad. No, I'm joking. That's a joke.
No, I mean, it is funny, but...
It is funny. No, Breaking Bad's not... I mean, it's dark funny, but Better Call Saul is
exactly. The
funny.
best kind of funny.
Bro, I don't even know of any more comedic... Oh, wait, 2 Men and a Baby? 2 Men and the...
2.5 Men?
Two
No.
and a Half Men?
No, that is not even on the... It is so far away from this list... It's on a different list somewhere else in Acapulco, I think.
Wow.
You're 1 for 7. You are doing terribly.
Yeah, the Modern Family?
1 for 8.
Modern Family's not on there?
Not on the list. It's not the best sitcoms, the best comedy shows.
Yes, I know.
But it is all, I mean, come on. I just told him that 1/3 of the list is cartoons. Has not guessed 1 cartoon yet.
No, because I'm thinking Adventure Time? Is Adventure Time on there?
No. They're 1 for 8, I think, now.
Wow. I'm doing really bad at this.
I thought you'd do better. I bet on 10 to 11. I'm out.
Yeah, Vicer's right. I'll use Vicer's answer. Seinfeld?
That is fourth on the list. That is number
Fourth on the
4.
list. What about?
So you're 2 for 9.
I'll use Vicer's other answer. Curb Your Enthusiasm.
That is 5th on the list.
Okay, that makes
You're
sense. That
3
makes
for
sense.
10. You have
That-
5 guesses left. Still haven't picked the number 1 on the list yet. There are 2 other ones that I thought would be just dead ass easy for you.
Is Friends on that list?
That is 3rd on the list.
Oh my god, fucking Friends. That is such a Caucasian fucking show.
It is a white woman show. It really is.
Oh, I hate everything about Friends. I've never liked that show at any point in time.
And plus is also his mantra for life. I hate everything about Friends. 4 for 11.
A friend in need is a pest. Yeah, we'll do John's answer. Scrubs. Is Scrubs on there?
Not on the list. 4 for 12.
4 for 12. All right, cartoon. We already said Adventure Time. We already said Doctor Who. Doctor Who's not a bad guess. Is
No,
Doctor
it's
Who?
not a comedy. It's not
No.
a comedy.
Okay. Oh, South Park. Yeah, South Park on there.
South Park is
There
on the
we go.
list. That's
There we
5
go.
for 13. 2
Indeed.
more to go.
But the thing is, Sylvar, Simpsons haven't been funny since like the 10th season. So, like, it's got to be Simpsons or Family Guy.
The Simpsons is 11th on the list. South
Okay.
Park was 12th. So that's what, 6 for 13?
6 for 13. Yeah, IMDb. Yeah, they are dumb without a doubt. Sylvar, no argument here.
So Variant told you they're dumb.
The bunch of mouth breathers. I agree. How about Golden Girls? Is Golden Girls on that list?
No, Golden Girls is not on the
It
list.
fucking should be. Golden Girls is a goddamn hilarious fucking show.
Thank you for being a friend.
It's actually a really good show. It's
I
super
mean, it
funny.
is. I love crotchety old Jewish women. It is hilarious.
Well, it won't be my guess, but let Vicer guess. Is King of Hill on that list?
King of the Hill's not on the list, and
Wow.
that's 15.
That's not my
So-
guess. That's not my guess. I said
Oh,
that's
that's
my
not
guess.
that's not your guess. Okay,
I'm just letting chat have a little way of it. Like,
You're what, 6 for 14 right now. You have 1 left to try and get to 7 to be less than 50%.
Jesus. Okay, when I said Simpsons and Family Guy, did you take both or did you just take Simpsons?
I took Simpsons.
Are there any more animated shows on there?
There is 2 more animated shows.
Okay, it's got to be Family Guy then.
Not on the list.
Wow. Are you
6
serious?
for 15. Pay the people who chose between 6 and 10. Congratulations. Oh, look. There was the one person that initially bid 20. Got some other bidders with them, but they will be sharing in all of the pot. That is a lot of peppercorns.
So it's between 6 and 10?
Yeah, 6 and 10 was the winner. I can't call it. You've got to call it.
I got it. I did it.
Oh, man.
Wow, Chun and 2 other people got 12,567 nugs.
A piece. That is a lot of peppercorns paying out.
Oh, God. That's fucking hilarious. What was the list? Tell me the list.
Do you want me to start from the bottom or the top?
No, start from the bottom.
Okay. Number 15 on the list, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
What? No. No.
The 15th highest rated comedy show of all time per IMDb.
I watched that show one time. It was boring as fuck.
Well, that's just because there was a woman talking on it.
No, you said it, not me.
No, that's why you stopped watching it. I know. You told me on the phone the other day. I understand.
You're taking a joke out of Silver's joke book. I'm just joking, Silver. I love you.
Well, he made the joke earlier. Take his wife's right to vote. Next up on the list, Arrested Development, which I was sure you were going to guess.
I would not have guessed people would think those. I mean, I thought Arrested Development was fucking hilarious.
I loved Arrested. I loved the first 3 seasons of Arrested Development.
Yeah, the 4th season was not so great. It was not so
The
great.
5th season wasn't either.
No, not really. No. Mm-mm. They lost the magic. I don't know. Okay.
All right, this next one is a big dispute to me. It doesn't seem like a comedy. You tell me if you think it's a comedy. 6 Feet Under.
What?
That's what I said. IMDb apparently has it classified as a comedy.
I mean,
And 6 Feet Under is 13th on the list.
There are some comedic parts to it, but it is not
Right.
a fucking comedy. It's super,
Right.
super serious and dark and morose.
It has as many jokes as Breaking Bad does, but that's not on the list, and that's objectively a better show.
6 Feet Under.
You know, it was so funny when that guy died of a stroke right before he was about to marry his girlfriend.
Well, that actually was funny because it did get no.
Because the actor was so good with it.
No, it got ascended to Mehmetism because it became Narm, 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 because he was like, Narm, Narm, and then he fell over. And people found it unintentionally hilarious.
You know, I wasn't lying. That is the funniest part of the show, is when he gets a stroke and then all of a sudden just topples Redwood style backwards dead.
The funniest part of that show is when Ruth took ecstasy. Like that was my favorite part. Was when the grandma took ecstasy.
So maybe it is a comedy show.
Maybe.
I don't know.
All right, 6 Feet Under. What's next?
South Park, you got 12th. The Simpsons, you got at 11th. This next one is another one. I'm not sure that it should be classified as a comedy. It was The Boys.
I mean, it's edgy, dark humor. There's a lot of comedy in it, so I don't necessarily. I guess I would see it as a comedy.
Okay, so a begrudging comedy. It's just rated because it's so good, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I like The Boys. I think The Boys are good. I haven't seen the latest season, but I have liked it so far.
All right.
Carl Urban looks badass in that fucking show. So,
Hey, Gustavo, you've watched all of The Boys. Would you say that's a comedy show?
The best you could give was it has its moments.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, like.
All right, so the next one is an old one, Freaks and Geeks.
No.
Freaks and Geeks as the 9th best comedy show of all time.
No. It does not beat fucking Parks and Rec.
I agree. I mean, it was stoner humor back before stoners were cool and in vogue, I guess.
It was not even that, man. Freaks and Geeks was like, I don't know, it was like Nickelodeon after school, high school shit. I mean, there are people that really love Freaks and Geeks. It's just not one for me. So
Silverian says it's legendary, so obviously the Canadian digs on it.
I mean, it does have a fucking community. It does have a following. I'm not going to take that away from it, but I would not consider it that strong of a comedy show. Fuck no.
All right, the next one up, 8th on the list, it was a cartoon. One of the cartoons you didn't pull out, which I thought you might get it, BoJack Horseman.
Okay, yeah. No, yeah, I could have, yeah, that definitely, for sure. Definitely. Harrison, 6, since when did you watch all of this TV? Baby, I used to watch a lot of fucking TV, but I became a business owner, and then all the joy was fucking squeezed out of my life, so... You'll see it again. When I get out of the business, me and you, we're going to watch a lot of TV, baby. Be ready.
Harrison, now you know he watches TV, so I'll give you my dropout password, make him watch Dimension 20, and the two of you can enjoy D&D together.
I'll watch it. except for you, baby.
I am honestly surprised that you didn't get number 7. It is so up your alley. It is the perfect show for you, I think. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Always Sunny, yeah. I should have thought Always Sunny. That was on me. Yeah, for sure. Without somebody even made an Always Sunny reference in this chat. And
right. So I thought between It's Always Sunny and Arrested Development, I thought you would have got those two. 6 is Ted Lasso, which I haven't seen yet. Is it really that funny?
It's okay. It's not. It's like I said. It's not for me. But I only watched a couple episodes, and I was just like,
Are the ratings bolstered because people in other countries like it because it has soccer?
Yeah, that's soccer. That's what it is. It's carried by soccer. It's carried by football.
Curb Your Enthusiasm, I'm surprised you didn't immediately come up with. Seinfeld, I was surprised you didn't immediately come up with.
That was my fault, because Seinfeld and Curb are like my 2 favorite shows of all time. Didn't even think about them.
Friends, you did come up with, the peak white suburban woman comedy.
Terrible.
If you ever want to blame anything for the downfall of democracy, it was Friends.
Yeah, for sure.
Number 2 is The Office. Parks and Rec should have been on the list. I agree with you, but The Office is number 2, and can't argue too much about that. You didn't get the number 1 funniest show of all time as ranked by IMDb, and it's a cartoon. Take one more guess and tell me what you think it is.
Looney Tunes?
Knowing now, Knowing now, well, Looney Tunes wasn't like an episodic thing. It was a bunch of small little short
Oh, okay,
cartoons.
episodic.
Knowing what you know now about IMDb viewers, what cartoon is #1 for best ranked comedy show of all time?
Bro, I don't even know, man. Well, it's not the regular show.
No, it's not.
All right, it's not Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
What's the closest thing to a cartoon phenomenon we've had in the last 10, 15 years?
Silver said Futurama.
Futurama is hilarious. It's not on the list. I love Futurama.
Futurama should have been on the list.
It
More
should have
than
been on the
fucking
list.
Simpsons.
Mrs. Beef and I are actually in season 8 of Futurama on a watch through right now. She doesn't like weird, stupid humor, but she's getting behind Futurama. She likes it.
Shroom King, I have the guy who did the music in Seinfeld's autograph.
Nice. Well, so you guys can see it on the list. The #1 ranked comedy show of all time is Rick and Morty.
Oh, the #1?
The what IMDb has decided is the funniest show of all time is Rick and Morty.
Man.
Which I'm now realizing you guys couldn't see my phone, but still.
No, it's okay. Like unironically, I like Rick and Morty. I don't go gaga for it like some people fucking do, but unironically, I do like Rick and Morty. I don't know if I would call it #1 though.
So, Karrison, this list was made by reviewers on IMDb. So, just look at the people who voted in the last election.
Beef's he's just gotta dig it in there when he can. Beef is not happy about it. Like,
not on the fucking least bit at all. And if you guys want to see me bitch and complain, come to our political discontent portion of our Discord.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, come join my Discord, guys. Like, go to.
Speaking of, let's shill a little.
Yeah, by all means, come check out my Discord, guys. Come see the part of the Discord that I do not go into.
Oh
At
my
all.
god!
I never go in there. Like, Beef made a casino for us, guys. Like, oh Lord Jesus.
So yeah, go to Discord if you like what you see what you like, and why wouldn't you?
Like,
Come click the link, get on our Discord, and see what other shenanigans we get up to, and how much bitching I do on one very specific corner of the internet.
you should. I mean, you're the one who made the Discord. You're allowed. So, like, by all means, we put Beef in his own little corner. He brought us coloring books in there. Nobody disturb him. Like,
right, it's literally Fat Man yells at clouds, except it's just Fat Man yells into the void.
yeah, no, for sure. Silvar, I have to troll Beef now. He never should have told me and made him angry. He'll time you out, Silvar. Like,
No, I don't mind other people's opinions, Silvar. If you're happy that it happened, okay, fine. Bless you. I'm not. I don't care. I'm more frustrated and I'm disappointed.
disappointed.
And I'm disappointed because I managed to let myself have hope and faith in people again.
No.
And that
Never.
was a mistake.
Yeah, never have faith in the people. They'll let you down every time. Every single time.
Every fucking time.
Every time.
And, just to keep on the gambling thing, hey, how much you want to bet about which was the biggest part of why everything played out like it did? Was it Palestinian protest votes? Was it, don't tell me my business, devil woman? Or was it, but my eggs?
Put my eggs.
Which is funny, because once some of these laws go into effect, they'll be crying about a whole different set of eggs.
For sure. Like,
Ugh.
but anyways, like, that was a really good segment, Beef. That was a good job. You did really good there.
I'm happy you enjoyed it. It's that was a lot of fun. It's a thing that I've been percolating and trying to cook up for a little bit. I think that came out pretty well. So
Okay.
did you have fun with that?
I did. I think we should do this every BroDown. I think it's a really good segment.
I think we're gonna keep doing this every BroDown, and occasionally when I drop in to bother you on an OTL, I'll force you to do it.
Yeah, sounds good. Vicer says eggs.
Eggs!
All right. Well, Karrison redeemed something. All right, we're gonna do the redeem, and then we're gonna.
Oh, what is that redeem? I've never seen that one.
I know. I just added it. We're gonna do the redeem, and then we're gonna wrap up with Pentiment.
Sentiments.
Savar is begging for someone with peppercorns to redeem. Say something nice and make Beef say something nice about Trump.
Something nice about Trump.
Okay, the thing I can say nice about Trump, no president that I know of has ever done memes as good as fucking Trump does. So like,
Right.
the animated GIFs, the memes out there, there's no president out there that's as good as fucking Trump is when it comes to the memes.
Okay, here is the nicest thing that I can say about Trump.
Go for it.
And I'll give it to you for free, Silver.
Silver.
Exactly, Silver. If he wasn't a fascist, racist, sexist, misogynist piece of shit, if he wasn't all of those things, he would be funny as fuck to watch all the time.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. If he didn't actually have power, you know?
Right, if he didn't actually have power and was an active embarrassment and hated women and hated all the things that I like, and was actively going to split apart families and be a detriment to society and is worth less to everybody than when he was born, especially his own father. If all of those things weren't true, he would be very entertaining. Because this dude has charisma out the ass, and he's funny and he's hilarious. It just sucks that he's a goddamn Sith Lord.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I mean, that's all there is to it. It's just, yeah.
Okay, so Karrison redeemed small victories, and that's something that okay, guys, we've talked about this on previous OTLs, and like basically what I do, how I live my life. Whoops, did the wrong one. How I live my life is that the key to happiness is two things. It is 1, recognizing your small victories, and 2, managing your expectations, whatever they are, manage them.
Yeah.
And so,
Oh, man.
and so the first part is, recognizing your small victories, identifying your small victories. So I decided to, put a redeem in there where you guys make me redeem, and I have to say one small victory. And it can be anything, because like, look, there are a lot of people out there who have depression and they struggle with depression, and depression makes you, or disempowers you. It makes you feel like you can't get anything done. It makes you feel like you're worthless and you're a piece of shit. And in truth and reality is that people actually have small victories all throughout their day, every single day. They just don't realize it. And so it's just
right, guys. And to add in on the back of that, every day you don't kill yourself, you have beat depression.
Yeah, exactly. Like, for real. Like, tell your brain to kill you yourself. All right.
Right.
Like, tell it.
Don't do your brain's work for you. Tell them, fuck you. Give me cancer like everyone else.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like the pussy up. What the fuck, man? So the Vicer, fuck depression. That's right. I agree, Vicer.
I like how Silverian's go-to for the touchdown dance when Trump is winning is Mega Man. It's very, very apropos nowadays.
And so my small victory today would be, like, I streamed yesterday, impromptu stream, Hilux 2, didn't even know I was going to stream, decided to do it. And then the day before that, streamed my OTL, did a really good OTL about Yoshi's Island. I enjoyed it, even though I was sick. So my small victory for today would be the fact that even though I'm tired, it's been a long week, I've been sick all fucking week long, I still decided to do the BroDown with my brother at 8 o'clock, even though like I'm tired and exhausted. And I've had an uproariously good time streaming with my brother. It felt like we were right back in the saddle, didn't really have to prime the pump. It was super good time. So that would be my small victory. Beef, what's your small victory today?
My small victory is that the show is almost over. No. America's Big Brother, baby. What do you want? I mean, small victories lately. I told you off stream as we were coming on, I have almost completely given up sodas.
No, yeah, tell me about this. I want to hear about this.
Right, I don't drink. I haven't drank sugared sodas since I came down with the diabetes. So now that I've gotten rid of those, it's like, oh, I'm still ingesting a shitload of sodium because I would have 2 or 3 cans of soda in the morning after coffee, and or I'd go through a bottle or 2 of sodas, and it'd be Coke Zeros, and yeah, sure, it's no calories, but it's a lot of sodium. Well, it's like, okay, A, I don't need to be spending that much money on it, and B, I need to be drinking more water anyway. So I've gotten to where I'm drinking one of these 1.5 liter fuckers I get from Publix, like 2 for $5. And, I've gotten to where I've almost cut out sodas completely. I'm down to like 2 or 3 a week.
Nice.
as opposed to 2 or 3 a day.
Nice.
And I'm doing 1.5 liters to 2 liters of water, and working on it, working on changing that chemical composition until eventually Mom tells me to pour ammonia down my throat and I make mustard gas.
So there's Beef's small victory. He's getting off the soda kick. He's putting down the sugars and the sodium.
Yeah.
It's
and I'm watching more D&D.
It's hilarious that us as a culture, us, the U.S., the United States, as a culture, where drinking water is an achievement,
Right. Yes. Drinking water, because I have filtered out all of the magnitude of other choices. Mm-hmm. I've weaned myself off the Mountain Dews before RFK takes it away anyway.
All right, guys, we're gonna end it out like we normally do. Whenever somebody redeems it, and somebody did redeem it, the son of a bitch bastard.
You got to share the screen with me first.
All right, Harrison, nice job, Beef 6. You did okay. Well, thank you, honey. I appreciate it. Oh, I called her honey. It's gross. All right, let me share the screen with Beef. We're gonna share something with Beef, that's for sure. All right, hold on. Let me boot up Pentiment. We're going to get Pentiment going. I'm going to be blind because it's going to take up my full screen. All right, hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me boot up my chat on my phone. That way I can still see you guys. And let me share this with Beef.
While 6 is doing this, then, it's fine, Silvar. I get that you're on the other side. I don't think that makes you a bad person. I'm not cutting anybody out because they're on the other side of the aisle. I'm just frustrated of it. So completely ignore that timeout I just gave you for 600 seconds.
God damn. Oh, Lord. Oh, the lore there. There's some lore. I don't even know Beef is aware of the lore. God, it's so funny, though. God, it's so funny. Okay. Let me get in here. Jesus.
Hold on, you still haven't shared the thing with me yet.
I know, I'm going.
Okay.
I got derailed. Pentiment, go live. Oh.
Yeah, y'all never should have taught me how to use mod view.
Oh, Jesus. Beef, do you see Pentiment?
I see Pentiment.
Oh, wait, hold on. Now everybody sees Pentiment instead of you. Okay, there we go.
Oh, okay.
Move it over. We'll do this. Oh, God, Fleischer's laughing his ass off. God, that was fucking hilarious.
Where were we even at on this goddamn game?
Well, I did a little bit of progress since you were here.
Oh, did you now?
And by a little bit of progress, I mean I did one conversation with these old bats. Like, they said...
so minuscule baby steps forward?
Yeah, oh yeah, big time. Okay. Where do we gotta go? Oh, Lord. It's not on the map. That's not... Okay.
Why?
Golden Hand Inn. I don't even remember the Golden Hand Inn.
Why is Magda dressed like the vampire from Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver?
Yeah, no, for sure. Harrison, I hope they do all the voices. Oh, we're gonna, of course.
Oh, yeah, no, we can't play this damn game without reading every word of it.
Shroom King, I also have political opinions, but this isn't the forum for them. But I will share that I am also highly disappointed. Oh, not a problem, brother. Look,
No,
again, we're razzing on the other side because, like, look, I mean, if you're gonna put me in a box, I am more of a neo-lib than other streamers. Like, I don't think liberals go far enough. Like, we need to go further.
Exactly, and I think that's the answer. Is we need more Bernie.
Yeah, for sure. But the problem is like, look, I have a lot of friends that also have political beliefs that are different than me. I just don't talk to them about politics because, like, look,
exactly.
There's never been a time in my life where I've had a conversation with somebody about politics and they were like, you know what? I'm completely rethinking everything I ever thought about myself. It never happens. All that happens is two people get pissed off and then nobody fucking talks anymore.
Yeah, I've never been in a situation where I think to myself, oh, you know what would make this better? Politics.
Yeah. It's never, oh my God, what's going on here?
Whoa.
Who do we have here?
Alexander sporting the first condom ever worn.
Vicer smells like freedom 2025. Woo! Shroom King. Oh, I'm a full-on leftist. Like, Bernie is still too right-wing for me. Wow. Yeah, no, for sure, bro. I'm kind of right there with you. Okay, we got Alexander. Beef, you want to take Alexander?
What should his voice? Well, if it is, oh wait, no, not that. What the fuck voice was that?
We need a higher voice, not like well, the other one would probably be more effeminate, but don't this guy Swedish chef.
Well, if it is the Magdalene's,
which
which is also like German chef too. I mean, it's like a bunch of different chefs.
Nah, that's me.
Yeah, good. Wait, no, that is German. Fuck me. Damn it, I don't even remember these voices I'm doing.
Spurger.
Heard of he, heard of who, are the good. I have seen you around, heard the name mentioned.
There you go. See, that's I knew that would bring it into for Beef.
I'm very meta. I need the method. I need. For the heat, I had a apologize for the introduce to me sooner. I'm Alexander. This is my partner. Ooh, eligible bachelor, Ramirez.
Is it? Oh, it's Ramirez. I thought it was a K.
No, Camiras? Chimeras? We are musicians by trade, the travelers by necessity. The way the trap to send the way back at the worst work for the Christmas celebration. I had hoped to win the Meister Singer competition there, but alas, we are tripped ahead until the papers close.
Meister Singer, members of a guild for lyric poets, composers, and singers of unaccompanied art songs. Meister Singers perform in regular competitions often held at a rat house or church.
Oh, so Meister Singer, otherwise known as Armenian Idol.
Silvar under his other account. I'm Canadian, I don't even have a side, I just enjoy leftist tears. How are you finding passing?
Oh, everyone has been quite kind, and no one is throwing anything at me from the music. Well, it's just proper response for buskers.
It's good litness.
Consider the circumstances of counting that as a success. I have to admit, I was quite upset that I missed my opportunity to sing at the Armenian Idol competition.
Oh,
is this
no.
Oh, no, I guess he practiced so much for it. No, go ahead.
No, you're fine.
What voice were you wanting?
That's fine.
Okay.
That works.
In the years, it's hard to do the view unless you is the waste.
Really? The whole year's a waste?
It seems like it. I don't know. Maybe you'll view it differently someday. Would you like to hear me sing? When the moon hits you up.
Get out of here.
Heard I felt like everything was building up to this one performance, and now it's not going to happen.
I like how every time Beef has to do the Swedish chef voice, he has to prime the well with the furters right before he does anything.
Bork, bork, bork.
Bork, bork, bork. Is winning one contest really so important?
I don't know. Have you ever won a Armenian Idol? Well, I guess it's supposed to seem a bit silly that way. There is a prestige to it, of course, but I think it's more than that, and I don't know magic. When I sing for people, I want to move them. I want to see it on the faces. I want to see a million faces and rock the ball. It's only in the moment that I can connect with him. That's the only truth I know.
What is going on with this man's hat? Like, why is
he secretly
big?
has a rat up there that knows how to play music and pulls his hair so he plays the instrument right.
I was like, why?
Mr. Sugar Judges will read me as they will. But that's the way I want to perform for them.
We are never gonna get any Dutch viewers. That's for goddamn sure.
I mean, we can Dutch oven our viewers. We do that when we steal their nugs.
Well, there's a good chance that nobody's gonna know it's Dutch. So
it's Swedish. Thank you.
No, okay.
And I want to move the master the way they moved me. Does that make sense? Anything I said previously, does that make sense? I mean, I think you're the last one.
Yeah, I suppose I make art for my own satisfaction.
Oh, but certainly, if travelers didn't enjoy the art for the prints, they wouldn't buy it.
Maybe they buy it for the words in spite of the art.
Yes, they buy art for the words.
The words.
I
Swede.
think you're being modest, and maybe you're just making the art that you want. Still, we can't help but be influenced by how we were trained and how we were praised.
We have been a group problem.
Consciously or unconsciously, we're all
God.
shaped by those who came before and those who surround us.
I hope this fucking conversation speeds up. I'm so tired of listening to Swedish Chef.
You said it, motherfucker. I'm sorry, I just feel to be melancholy, I suppose. It goes with infinite sadness.
Nah, it's the long nights. Go crank off a ghost.
I suppose you're right, all that darkness. Oh, we got our first emo scream singer over here.
Nice.
Perhaps the Christmas feast will lift my spirits. Will I see you there?
Absolutely. Almost everyone in town should be there.
Oh, good. I love the smoke at the Christmas feast when they make it the ducking and the hurricane and the furkin furkin and the work.
Thank God the conversation's over. No, it is Kazmirez. It's a K.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is Kazmirez. Who is writing? Is he using Google Translate? Wait, is that him talking or the note talking?
I don't know. Give us Geo Beef when he was 14 years old and sassy.
I don't think he ever was sassy.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think.
What a nerd.
Well, since he's going through Google Translate, hello, Magdalene.
There we go. You're Kazmirez, right? And you're with Alexander. Musicians?
Dot.
What the fuck is he doing?
Yes, I play Sham and Sean. I play Sean and Lute. He sings.
What is Sean? Do you
no
mind if I
fucking
ask what
idea.
happened to your voice? Oh, so he is mute.
Message received. Has not been read yet. Rather not. Well, that is... This game is really stretching here.
Nah, what are you two doing in Tassing? Oh, God. He's got to write it out.
Dot.
You
Ask Alexander. Sorry.
You wanted this, John. All right, I won't take up any more of your time.
This is literally the game padding itself out because it got to 36 hours and they really wanted to be 40.
Oh, God, man.
Thanks. God bless you.
After this fucking conversation, he better. We got hands.
Yeah, hello, Magdalene.
Hello, Hans.
Did you need something?
Just want to see what you're doing.
I'm pounding my meat. That little snicker caught me, I'm sorry. Yeah, I have to go meet Big York soon.
No, it
Before I
isn't,
take
John.
out my small York.
No, it isn't. There's no way this is a 10-hour game. No way.
No, this is not a 10 fucking hour game. Is this the 20th stream we've had this game on?
20 sounds low. Why?
Yeah, stuff in the forest needs doing.
Vicer de Silver. I find 5 copper coins in our Minecraft server for it. That's fine. I'll have my girlfriend pay it. Like what?
To lift logs. It's log.
Why would you do that?
Hold on, my screen's fucked up. What the hell?
Your screen's fucked up. Fix it.
I'm trying. We lit big logs to see who's stronger. It's a contest.
Does anyone else participate in this contest?
Not usually. It's just us stroking our sticks in public. There aren't many others in Tassing strong enough other than Big York. Yeah, Simon's big like Sepp was, but he's not interested. He's always busy taking care of the farm. Maybe Apollo can join us one day. He's getting stout those last few years.
No, he ain't looking stout.
He's Apollo!
Alright, who's winning so far?
York, but barely. I've been gaining on him.
That's beef.
I mean, that is beef. Remember, I was using my normal voice for him.
Correct.
He's growing older and softer with his council work. Haha.
So this is a thing that men just do from time to time?
Oh, yes, in public, very much. He has very soft hands.
Very soft hands.
But I am soft hands normally. You're welcome to join us, Magda.
Perhaps you haven't noticed, but I'm not very big myself.
Well, you didn't want to go with the small logs joke?
No.
That's why we've got to get you hefting logs. It's big, it's heavy, it's wood. The better than bad, it's good. Everyone wants a log. You're gonna love it, log. Don't worry, we'll find you some smaller ones to start with. Maybe try Kamir is behind you. He seems to have a small log. Maybe put some meat on those bones.
Sure. Maybe I'll drop by someday.
Christ, you'll get the kick out of that. ... You really means it, right? ...
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, great. I should get back to work now. Until later, Magda.
Until then.
You play with enough logs, we'll make a proper lumberjack of you.
Karrison, it's safer for me to face York alone. York to Karrison. What?
What?
Vicer, I told them I'm going to make you collect the money for the fines they're accumulating. York. Oh.
Oh. York, if you gotta come with something, buddy. I know I took all your nugs and are giving it away to random people now.
No, that's my favorite thing that York does. He just does one-word responses.
Right.
Hold on, guys. I gotta turn my hair down. I'm fucking hot.
I like that it's still wrestling based when he does it too. Like he just comes in, what? All right. York just comes in with a what. I think your response from now on should be, well, goddamn, kid.
What? Woslav? Oh, we're gonna talk to everybody, aren't we?
Oh, yeah, you are. What were we doing for him? I don't even fucking remember.
Just go with Groundskeeper Willies. Or you can make him Squidward.
I don't even remember what Squidward sounds like, honestly.
It kind of sounds a little bit like Sparrowson. Do your Sparrowson voice.
How do you do Sparrowson? Let me hear it.
God bless you, Magdalene.
God bless you, Magdalene.
Hello, Woslav.
I'm doing Fat Sparrowson.
I have an odd question for you.
It's about logs?
When I was exploring the Abbey for the mural background, I stumbled across some stray cats.
The cats.
Were there a lot of cats during your time?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there were.
I regret telling you to do Sparrowson.
No, too bad. There were always cats. Wait, no. There were always cats around the Abbey, but one summer, they started begging for food. Now we've gone into, what, New York Polish, I think? Persistent little creatures. Brother Luke I'm sorry, Brother Six swears he never feeds them, but I have my doubts.
My name is not Lucas. My slave name is not Lucas. I do kind of look like this.
Really?
Guy,
That's not what you told us for like the first 8 years of school.
Well, you know, I had to differentiate myself. I had to be a cool kid.
Yes, the cool kid's named Lucas.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Well, with a K. Well, they seem to have made the Abbey their home now.
Good for them. At least someone is making use of that old structure. Thank you for telling me, Magda.
Be well, Wolfslav.
Be well to you, too. God bless you and your father, Magda.
No, Vicer, his name is Luke Waters. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Oh.
Vicer made like a sentry unit outside of Kerrison's house to protect Kerrison's house, and then called it Luke Waters. In Minecraft. Nice. York redeemed the singing bowl, all that he can afford. All right, you ready, Beef? Here's the singing bowl. There it is.
Hold on, I can't see it because I'm watching the game.
Nah, you know, it's a bowl with a pestle and you bang the bowl. That's it. It's a meditation bowl. It's a singing bowl.
Oh, okay. Like Hans over here literally pounding his meat on the table.
That's right. Oh, we learned the mystery of the cats. Okay, cool. We got an achievement.
Fucking yay.
Judah?
Yeah, you're Judah.
Hello, Magdalene. How's the weather? We've been prepping for a feast in here all day.
I think so. Apparently, Judah is the elementary school lunch lady who chokes on cigarettes every night.
She's a second season extra to do The Sopranos. Too damn cold. It's like this winter will never end.
Spring always returns in time, but come. Stay a while, Magdalene.
And listen.
At least we're in here so we can keep our fingers warm. Oh, you better keep your fingers at me, dear Master Bauer. Master Bauer? What?
Mr. Bauer. Jack?
Yeah, I mean...
Where's the
we didn't do
bomb?
anything! Where's the goddamn bomb? Oh, you stuck your little fingers in my door 3 times today.
Whoa.
They call it concho in Japanese.
Oh, yeah.
Do it again, it'll wrap your knuckles with the back of me spoon.
I was not prepared for a concho joke.
Yeah, don't think Mistress Matilda Simon.
They're putting Beef to the test. These are all Beef's voices.
Yes, sir. Sorry, Mistress Matilda. How do we need enough dough to make the cookies for the entire town? You can't be eating it all.
Kerrison, it cleanses the room with sound.
Is that her way of saying I chase out everybody at a chat?
Well, I know that after she lays out a 9 a.m. big stinker in the toilet, she brings a meditation bowl in there and just starts banging away at it, but I don't think it works.
Well, no, that's because if she's spending that long on a big stinker, she's using it as a mortar and pestle for her anti-diarrheal.
Shroom King, I'd bang a bowl if given the opportunity. All right.
I would like to say that since you turned on Pentiment, highest viewer count on the show.
Oh, really? I don't know. I have viewers blocked on my side. I can't see them anymore.
Yeah, what did you come in for, Magdalene?
I was hoping you could tell me what you remember of the revolt. I was too young to remember much of it.
Yeah, it was revolting.
Yeah. No one ever seems to talk about it, and Mistress Matilda and Master Wolslav, you two are the only ones left who used to live in the Abbey.
The only ones who stayed anyway. Matilda and I have been friendly enough with the people in town. We put it behind us in time. You can imagine the other brothers had little reason to remain. Poor old Adok's heart gave out that night. It was all too much for him, God rest his soul.
Vicer, nobody tell him he has a lot of viewers right now. Well, that's cool. I hope you guys are enjoying my brother doing all of his voice acting.
Right, I think I've gone through 8 voices.
He'll freak out.
Just with Wolslav.
I will freak out if Beef's voices are what brings the boys to the yard. Then I will freak out. I'll be real mad about that.
But the whole thing is a sensitive subject, Magdalene. Why are you asking?
I want to portray the event truthfully in the mural, so I'm trying to hear everyone's account of the events, you know.
I would just like to point out, in case we never thought that my mother-in-law thought I was weird enough, she walks down from upstairs just in time to hear me do 8 goofy voices on this stupid freaking game.
That's fine. Look, you already married her daughter. You win. So, you know, they're stuck with you.
That's fine. Oh, well, yeah, she's wondering who won, Tyson or Jake, or who would you go for? I mean, they're fighting tonight.
I want Tyson to win, but I don't think he's going to. I think Jake has the conditioning on him, or I think he has the stamina. I mean, he's just an old guy.
I think Jake is just an athlete. Tyson knows how to hit somebody.
Yeah, but you have to be able to hit him, and I think Jake will be able to run around him. So
I don't think Jake has the technique to go through and completely avoid a trained, seasoned world champion boxer over and over and over again.
Maybe.
I mean, Tyson just needs one good hit.
Wait, Magdalene here. Come cut out cookies with me first. That way we don't fall behind while we chat.
Yo, we'd be grateful for the help. Come and pound this meat with me.
Shit.
Oh, we got mini game.
Oh, we got cookie mini game. Holy shit. Man.
Oh, wait, no. Is it a cookie puzzle?
Oh, it better not be. All right, Magdalene, cut out cookies from the dough and set them aside so Simon can put them on a tray.
I like how you make comments about my voices, but you're slowly drifting into Tim Curry from Rocky Horror as the Hot Topic spokesperson.
We'll need a good number and a variety of shapes, so don't hesitate to change which cutter you use. We have to have enough for the whole town, after all.
Go full Tim Curry. Just do it.
You guys
You have to cut as many cookies as possible.
You guys liking these?
Start at the top. You start at the top, so you have more dough to use.
Oh, whoop,
you look at all that wasted dough. What are you doing, man?
Look at all that wasted dough.
I just got done watching the British Baking Show. You're gonna need to listen here. Come on. Oh, we do have puzzles. It is a cookie puzzle.
It is not letting me cut though.
Yeah, because you're too close to the edge.
Well, you know, that's how.
Just like you with all of the rest of your life ever. You're too close to the edge.
Yep, exactly. You got it. You got me.
Wait, no, you forgot the Twitter bird. You need to tweet some cookies.
Tweet some cookies. That's right. Yeah, let's tweet some cookies. We got to tweet some cookies in here. It looks kind of like a crow. No, that's not a crow.
No, that's not a crow.
That's not a crow.
They're Christmas cookies. That's obviously a duck. Or a pigeon.
Thank you for the 46 bits, Carrison, for the cookie puzzle, you sucker. You guys loving these cookie physics?
The funny thing to me is that Carrison could just give you the change out of her pocket in the room. Doesn't need to run it through Twitch so they take a cut.
She just likes to hear the sound drop. It's one of the few sound drops I have on this fucking show.
Yeah, we do need to put "He's Fat" in here somewhere.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I want sound drops in my shit. I'm not sure. I don't really like sound drops.
Loser.
If I did, it would probably just be me saying, "What are you talking about, Indiana Jones?" Like that would probably be it. Nope, can't do it there.
Oh. Can we go back to doing Swedish Chef voice?
Yeah.
As opposed to Cookie Stamper Simulator.
I did not expect this at this point in the game, you know? I was just like, they're keeping us on our toes here, guys. There we go. Oh, look at this. We're maximizing our space. No, we're just doing hearts now.
Heart to heart to heart to heart to diamond diamond Tweety bird to big.
Big. There we go. We'll do one Twitter bird.
You have to rotate it, though, to fit it in.
That's what she said.
Just like everything else with Twitter, you have to rotate hard to the right. Pretty good, wasn't it?
Oh, shit. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, that should be it. We're good. Are you done?
Go full Tim Curry. Come on, you can do it.
Oh, so many are the same shape. I can't think of Tim Curry's voice. I think
do
it's
that
fine.
Exact same voice, but more passion and more deliberateness.
If you think so, I hope we have enough.
Close.
It's close.
Well, we better keep going if you're going to have everything ready by the procession tonight.
Vicer, need more sound drops. No. Kerosene, yeah, it makes noise. Silvarian, for $100, you can nuke my stream. Oh, no shit, Silvar. That's a pretty good one. Like, oh, you want me to add that one? Nah, no. The $100 that's in between the couch cushion money for me. I'm a businessman. I don't. $100. That's peasant money.
That's like 160 Canadian though.
That's true. Vicer, my fight me redeemed scream thing startled me today. Vicer, I completely forgot it existed. Kerosene and 6 howling. Oh, you want me to do the me howling? Ow! Wolfpack, where's my wolfpack at? Ow! Ow! Vicer, I Frankenstein everything I do. Oh. Kerosene.
That sounds about like this stream when 6 has it set up every time it goes live.
Oh god, you guys should have heard me right before it too. I was cursing like normal. I thought I'd done something by working on it earlier in the day. Not the case.
So what can you tell you, Mags?
I heard the Landsknecks came into town before the revolt and warned everyone to leave the abbey alone. Why didn't anyone listen? They were trained soldiers and they killed so many people.
Yeah, some people did. Your father, for one. He left the peasants' cause after that.
Nah, he's never forgiven himself for that. That's why I'm making the mural now. That won't bring any of them back, though, will it?
I tell you to go Tim Curry, and you start going backwards.
Yep, more Elvis.
Yeah, enough Jota is not Magdalene or Klaus. He was serious German, now he's turning into Schwarzenegger. Yeah, there were some people who wanted to talk. The Master Mela worked hard to keep the peace, but after Otto was killed, he decided to end it all by just jumping in a fire.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Andre, it's a shame how he died. We at the monastery were fond of him.
Dad said he was instrumental in keeping the revolt from getting out of hand. No, he was not. No, he was not. He was
instrumental. He was very instrumental in that he played the ukulele.
He didn't do a goddamn thing. Like, literally. He regrets not standing by him.
Well, not so much. I mean, he's alive and didn't get burned.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, he was. Wait, no, what the? Oh, that was Scottish and Schwarzenegger. What the hell? That was Schwarzenegger. Oh, I lost it. Damn it all. Oh, yes, he was. Yeah. Nope, I still lost
You went back to Arnold?
I went right back to it. He had the person who dinner with the abbot to try and discuss things, I believe. On a pity they couldn't have it done. I don't know what the fuck that was.
It's all right.
I'm tired and I'm losing it.
Sell the sizzle. Nobody knows, Beef. Nobody knows. Nobody
yes, Andreas. Yes, Andreas did a lot of good for the housing, and now I'm going Scottish instead. I am Kirso too.
That's fine. Lube me up, woman.
What even if the old abbot failed to admit that? Even revealed the corruption in a lone mist. The old prior foreign had been doing witchcraft in the church.
Nice.
Yeah, I still glad that he died in the abbey fires. I know your father does too, Magdalene. Yes, the revolt was justified.
But wasn't the revolt in general, wasn't it kind of justified?
Yeah, I think so. That's why we started eating the rich.
Vicer, now we know how to get him physically excited. Who? Me? Or no, Silver, but knowing someone wants to spend that much money to fuck me over gets me physically excited. Maybe it would work for you too. No. $100, like I said, that's Poro money. I don't even recognize $100.
No, Six found out on his birthday stream that people will only throw money at him for joy.
Yeah.
Which is funny because he's the least joyous person I know. That's why he's broke.
We're all scooped out, baby. We were born dead.
Yeah, the night Otto died, the abbot was trying to excommunicate everyone for celebrating St. John's Eve. A lot of people thought the abbot killed him in revenge.
Shroom King, make one of the voices Elvis at his very fattest. I do love me a good jumpsuit Vegas Elvis, though. I do. It is a weak spot of mine. Vicer, 6 was cooler when he was alone and sad. I knew I would never be able to beat back the allegations. Silvar, I live in a poor third world country. $100 US is a lot here. That's a shame. That's a shame. That's like a tank of gas over here, man. It turns out it was Hannah, the innkeeper's wife. I still say she was pressured into it by the miller.
You're still at the Otto and Ulrich. That was too much. We burned the mill with both the bastards inside. The abbot promised to help if Andreas found the person who killed Otto. All we wanted was to talk.
Did you say you just burned down the mill?
Yeah, but we only protect ourselves. Plus, we were talking when we burned it, so that counts. It was too much for Peter. Lenhart was one thing. He had just killed Ulrich, but to burn the abbey. Oh, but when the Lashnecks saw the fire, they thought they had another revolt on their hands, and thank you very much. Even Father Gernot could not have saved him. We all fled, but the Florian saved as many as he could, but...
You sound like an agent from Dragnet, from Nick and Knight. Like...
Dragnet? Where
Yeah.
did which one on Dragnet? Because I watched a lot of Dragnet.
I don't know. Like, Peter was wrong to burn the abbey, but what the soldiers did, that was awful.
Yes, I'm from Dragnet. You sound like a 50s cop doing that woman. Dad died protecting me. He got stabbed in the chest.
Yeah.
They somehow figured out he was a vampire.
Karrison said, more sweat beef. And Shroom said you gotta make your voice wetter.
My voice wetter.
Wetter, yeah. Gargle with some Coke Zero like you did before stream one day.
I don't even remember what he was wearing, but I remember how dark the blood was when we found him. Almost black and sticky, like treacle.
Nah,
Because he's...
Dad socked.
Yeah, Dad socked one of the soldiers in the face, but another was right there.
Magdalene, can we stop talking about all this? Yeah, thanks for talking to me. I'll do my best on the mural.
Good luck. Make sure we'll see you at the procession later. Make sure you include my dad getting stabbed in the heart.
Yeah. Until then. Okay, we progressed. We're done.
This is more than 15 minutes, right?
It's more than 10. We're only supposed to do 10.
10? I thought it was 15. Oh, okay.
It's 10. Time to go to the commons for the Perchenlauf. But
The
we're not doing that.
the Perstenlauf, very delicious.
But we're not doing that today, guys. We're closing it out. We're closing it out. Like, Beef, do you have anything? What? More? The Vicer wants more. Yeah, get back to work.
So, Six, how did you feel watching the game again?
You fucking typed out so far again. Unprovoked. Like there was nothing there.
Oh, I am drunk with power.
God, Beef is fucking hard today, man. This man's been gone for 2 months. He's got something to prove. Like,
yeah, damn you, Silvar. This is what you get for having a different opinion than me.
Thank you, Shroom King, for the 300 bits. You did your best, and I can, in good conscience, not reward you for your efforts. You sucker.
No, don't tell us we did our best. That's even. I would rather you just tell us we sucked.
God, man, that's so fucking funny. Vicer, okay, now lecture him.
No, and as soon as we turned off Pentiment, we lost 5 viewers. I don't understand it. I don't get it. But we did.
That's fine. I don't really care.
Silvar, I'm fucking with you today. It's all good. It's just for the ha-has, buddy. It's all fine.
He's fucking with you, but he still hasn't untimed you out. So
I don't know how to do that. Actually,
you just go to his name and you untime it.
Do I do it again? No, hold on.
Yeah, do it again.
Sucker!
Nope, that didn't work. I just timed him out for longer.
Garrison, thank you for the 87 bits, more Pentiment. Guys, we're gonna raid Mommy. Mommy, he probably doesn't have a microphone set up, so that's gonna be hilarious. He's gonna have to stop the stream to fucking type. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna fuck with Mommy.
Wait, hold on, 6. Do you feel that? I feel. Do you feel that? I feel that.
What do I feel?
I think we did it, 6.
What?
We successfully added nothing to the genre today.
Yeah, that's gonna be our first shirt when we do merch.
We added nothing to the genre. Good job, 6. We wasted everybody's time. Congratulations,
yes,
buddy.
Yes.
You know what? We need to make this a bit. Every show, we added nothing to the genre. We need the flashing "We did it" sign that that Colbert used to have on the Colbert Report.
Raid Netflix. Guys, we love York. This was a stream that happened.
Of all the streams on Twitch, this was one.
Oh, guys, we're gonna raid in like 10
clap,
to
clap,
15
bloop,
seconds.
guys.
Clap, clap, bloop. Thanks for hanging out with us. Next week, we're gonna do a candy bar, candy tier list. Next Friday, next 8. Bye. See you later.